Hey guys, welcome to another Saturday Night Live. Hey, welcome. Welcome everyone. Welcome. So as you can see from the topic, we're going to be talking about sheep in wolf's clothing. That was a topic in one of my mukbangs earlier this week. And then we want to also talk about the good people. So what moments have you had with a great friend that you're like, wow, this is a great friend? So welcome. We're going to wait until a few people join us and then we'll dig into the topic. So we'll wait until a few people come in. We got some great videos coming next week. Some great videos. Hey, Anshella, welcome. How are you doing tonight? Hey, Jill. That was an awesome premiere. Awesome premiere. So yeah, so tonight we're gonna be. Hey, Bomdia, how are you? Welcome. If you guys just coming in and you haven't smashed the thumbs up, please thumbs it up for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. Hey, Nico Twins, welcome. How are you doing this evening? Welcome everyone in the chat. We have 4 people in the chat. Welcome, and thank you, Anshella, for the share on your community tab. I appreciate it. As I said, we have some great videos coming next week. Hey, Nay and Trey, welcome. How are you doing tonight? Yes, Bomdia. I go live every Saturday. The time is different from between 8 to later. But yeah, we have 8 in the chat. Welcome, everyone. So tonight we're good. Hey, Sonia, welcome. How are you doing tonight? Hey, Xtina Grubbs, welcome. So yeah, so tonight we're going to be talking about sheep in wolf's clothing. And essentially that means someone who pretends to be someone that they are not. So, hey, Creative Creole, welcome. So yeah, thank you, Bomdia. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. Hey, Green Balance 3, welcome. How are you doing this evening? Yes, so we're talking about sheep in wolf's clothing. I talked about it briefly in one of my mukbang videos this week, and I felt like a lot of people had a lot to say about it, so I feel like it will keep a great conversation. But I was also talking to Jill today, and she was like, we got to bring a little bit of positivity based on what's going on right now. So I was like, Jill, you just gave me an idea. We're not just going to talk about sheep in wolf's clothing. We're also going to talk about those real, genuine friendships that you have cultivated. And you're like, wow, this is a really good friend. They have done this for me before. And I was like, all right, this is a real moment. So I'm going to drop the link if anyone want to join me up here as we talk about this. So give me 1 second. So yeah, I haven't really dealt with a lot of sheep in wolf's clothing because I'm the type of person where I kind of study people before I get close to them. And, if I see some bad energy or anything like that, and I normally just distance myself. But I can say I've had a lot of experiences with people. Hey, Mike and Sana. I can say that hey, Christine's World. I can say that I've had a lot of experience with great people who have done great things, especially in the short time that I've been here on YouTube. I've met so many amazing people. But I have a friend who, one day was snowing. She was staying over here because she lived a far way away. And she drove in the snow to come and pick me up so that I could reach home safely. And that's just one of the many great things that people do. So I've dropped the link. If anyone want to join me up here, I would greatly appreciate it. So we can talk about, hey, Joe Cola, welcome. So we can talk about, people who probably have done you wrong in the past or pretended to be someone that they're not. And also someone who have done something very special for you and was like, wow, this is a great friend. Let me see what's going on in the chat. All right, so Bam Diaz says, yes, too many of those wolves in sheep's clothing tricking me in world. Yeah, we quite often have that, but we also can't let that down our energy. Hey, Damien 3024, welcome. Bam Diaz said, I wish I stick to my gut instinct. Sometimes I wish for better. I need to remember. Yeah, it's always important to follow your heart in a lot of these things. Yeah, you can come up and do your black screen. You can just, once you enter into the chat, you just turn off your cam, and then we'll just hear your voice. All right, Xtida. Anyone want to join me up here? Or we can engage in the conversation in the chat. So yeah, so it's a real situation, because I feel like quite often people don't necessarily give you their true colors until you really get used to them after a period of time. So yeah, it's very important to make sure that you get to know people before you let them in too much, because it's Christine's World said, Joe, click the video. Click the video, baby. Yeah, Joe be saying that all the time. Yes, Xtina, we have an awesome group of people that we're all connected to. Trey Nay said, I don't trust too many people. Yeah, but you see, this was the thing that I was talking about. You see, because of one or two or three or four people who have done us wrong in the past, we also can't close our hearts and our minds to trust in people. We just have to make sure that the next time we're trying to let someone in, we make sure that we evaluate their whole personality. Does this mesh with us? We have to evaluate all of those things. So yeah, I don't feel like because you have had one or two or 5 or 10 bad situations, you should let that close your hearts off to trust in people, because there's still a lot of genuine people out there in the world, and we just gotta trust our instincts, as Bam Dia said. Thank you, Bam Dia. Yeah, I thought it was a good topic because every day in this world, we all go through those situations where people pretend to be something that they're not, especially in like relationships. You'll have people who will come into your life, or they'll watch the situation on the sideline, and they will be like, all right, this is what this person's short of. This, hey, cook, eat, cook, and live it up. They'll say, this is what this person is missing in that relationship, and they'll make sure that they've tried to meet all those requirements. But once they have already meet those requirements and you let them in, then it becomes a total different situation. Hey, Limitless by V. Lenore, welcome. Hey, Ashley Couch, how are you? Bam Dia said, hits home for me recently. Friend did amazing things for me, then hurt me. Yeah, that's why it's very important to not say people are your friends, because a lot of times people are just associates. So that's what I'm saying. We have to be extremely careful. And I feel like, we have to evaluate people before we let them in. We got to do that evaluation. It sounds sad, but based on how this world is going, we have to do that evaluation. We have to. Because me personally, if I classify you as a friend, like on YouTube, it's a little bit different because, people are busy and all those stuff, and, all these different things are going on. So you don't want to make it seem like you're trying to be after something or everything like that. So there's a lot of people on here that I don't talk to off the platform. and I still classify them as my good friends because I see how they rock and I know they're real. Because you cannot fake things on camera. A lot of people will edit stuff, but you're still gonna see through all those edits. So a lot of people on here are classified as my friends, and so on and so on. But in real life now, when you're dealing with people, I'm saying if you never hang out with this person, if you don't talk on your days off, if you don't do certain things together outside of the job or whatever it is, that's not your friend, that's your associate. A lot of people confuse both things of being friends. If I talk to you every day and we laugh at work and we sit and we eat lunch together, we're not friends. Because when we're not working, you ain't calling me. We ain't hanging out after work. So it's like, we ain't friends, we're associates. So we got to be extremely careful about the word friends versus associate. But, we just don't want to talk about the bad experiences that we have had with family members or friends or just people on a whole that were sheep in wolves' clothing. We want to also touch on the positives that people have done for us, and we're like, wow, this is an amazing person. And not because they've done it for you. You understand? Just like recently, I was sitting at home and I was talking to Jill. I'm going to put Jill on blast. So I was talking to Jill and I was like, Jill, what's going on? Just talking casually. And she was like, Adrian, I want to bless you, whatever. I'm like, Jill, I don't need nothing. She's like, what's your Cash App? I'm going to send you some money. She's like, everybody can do with some money, especially doing mukbangs and food is expensive and all those stuff. And I was like, Jill, I don't need it. And she's like, what's your Cash App? I'm like, I'm not going to give it to you. And she wouldn't let go. She went and searched on my channel to find it. So, simple things like that, you're like, all right, this is someone who really, care for you and look out for you. Now, next person there's so many people, but I'm just going to talk about two people tonight. We have Joe Cola in the chat. Like, one night I was up and Joe messaged me on Instagram and Joe was like, are you sleeping? I'm like, no. He said, I have a surprise for you. And then he sent me an intro song. Now, you tell me that, Joe, don't do that. You tell me that Joe just thought about making me an intro song. I didn't tell him what I want in it. And he just created something that really matched the whole channel and my whole personality and everything like that. So, I just got to say, I appreciate every one of you for the things that you've done. So, thank you. Welcome, Road Trip Ranch Show. Joe says, I can't fake real for long. You can't fake real for too long. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, you're washing dishes. Don't bother damage the phone. Ian says, I'm acquainted with you at the job, but other than that, you're not important. Yeah, fact, let the snowball off that your coworker ate your friend, period. Right? A fake person will reveal eventually. Jill said, thank you guys, but it was something I just had on my heart. Yeah, you did. I am broke as a All right, so I'm going to drop the link again. And I would love for some of you to come up here and join me and, tell me about your special experiences that you've had with your awesome friends versus a situation that someone pretended to be something that they're not. Just jump on up here. You don't have to go into details. You don't have to call no names. You don't have to do. Joe, you're the best. Hey, Samantha's Cosmetics. Welcome. Hey, Aeon, you be playing. I'm telling you. Eat, cook, and live it out. No friends, Adrian. Yeah, Adrian don't have friends. Why are you trying to throw me on the bus? Huh? Thank you, Limitless. I have a lot of friends now, A lot of you guys are amazing. So thank you, Ashley. I understand. Yeah, so have you guys ever had any experiences? You can drop them in the comments. We can read them and we can kind of bounce off those situations. Um, or if you don't have any experience, we can also just jump into something different. But I feel like we all as people at one point in time have probably went through that experience. So for all of you who still haven't heard the intro song, let me find it and I'll let you hear it. But I got a lot of Xtina say I haven't had any bad experience. Well, that's awesome. All right, for all of you who haven't heard the intro song, wait. If you lost, now you found. So like, comment, share, subscribe. Right now. Cause I'm your plug. And I'm about to put you on to Adrian's Cooking and Food Review, baby. He'll give you the recipes. He'll have you down on one knee over his food. Adrian's Cooking and Food Review. He'll give you the recipes. Adrian's Cooking and Food Review. You know how to use those spices too, baby. You ever had real Jamaican food? You have oxtails. You have. From where? From where? California. Napa Valley. He'll give you the recipes. He'll have you down on me. Hey, Brandy. Food review. He'll give you the recipes. He'll have you down on one knee. Adrian's Cooking and Food Review. Come on in, baby. And make sure you tell us. Okay. That laugh at the end is my favorite part. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about those situations. I'm gonna drop the link again. Everybody seems to be shy tonight. What's going on? Everybody's shy. Nobody want to put their friend on blast or love upon their friends. Yeah, you know we ain't put anybody on blast, but yeah, Joe did his thing with that intro song. Thank you to everyone for being here. So yeah, it's been a long week. Yeah, I understand. It's been a long week for a lot of us. So yeah. Eat, cook, and live it up. Leave the plate them and come tell me what I want. So yeah, quite often I see, people trust the wrong set of people and then they say they get burned and they wonder why. But yeah, it's very important to make sure that you screen people, make sure that you're putting the right set of people. Xtina said, I tend to get mad all over again when I talk about my family. I'm one of them people who will vent like it just happened. Yeah, I understand that because I feel like if you have had a situation and then it becomes brought up and then it becomes almost like fresh, like it's happening all over again. So yeah, I can understand that part of it. But yeah. Mom dear, you have the burn stories. You want to join me and tell me about it? Because I would love to hear some people's point of view. And we don't just want to talk about like just the bad friendships. We want to also talk about the good moments. So Creative said I should tell her about my work. It's like, as I said before, it never tends to happen to me because I'm very quick to make sure I screen people and just cut them off. But I've seen so many situations like this where, let's say, I've seen so many people within my community who have had people, especially in relationships. Let's say, all right, this person may be going through a breakup, and then the neighbor next door probably had the eye on that person. They're like, listen, I want to be with you. I'm going to stay. I'm going to wait on the sideline. And if anything happens, I'm still going to be here to help you pick up the pieces. But honestly and truly, this person wasn't being genuine in the first place because they were watching your situation going downhill and they knew exactly what you were missing. So they roll up and they come through and they do what you were missing just to fill that void. But at the end of the day, they weren't being as genuine as they were supposed to be. But I'm very quick to, cut people. I don't play games when it comes to people acting because, me personally, I have a tendency where, I'll see people like, if we're friends, then I'm going to be like, that's BS. You need to cut it up. But if I have acquaintances who are pretending like they're my friends, and then I start to see certain situations, I know they'll never admit that that's exactly what they're doing. Then I'll sit there and I'll be like, all right, I see what you're doing, but I'm not going to call you out on it because obviously you're not going to say it's true. You're going to deny. So at the same time, I'm like, all right, let me sit on the sideline. I'll let you drop on your own sword. So that's just pretty much how that's pretty much how I deal with those situations. She said, yes, I want to hear your story. But yeah, hey Vicky's World, welcome. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, so I guess this was not a good topic because nobody have any experiences. Well. I'm doing well. I'm just here, trying to do what I do. It's been a long week. I've been filming videos because Thursday coming, I have a dental appointment for this tooth. So I'm like, if I got to get the tooth pulled, then it's going to be hard for me to film videos. So I'm making sure that I film my videos ahead of time. So I'll film all my videos for next week. So there's a lot of great recipes coming and so on. So, yep. That's all I've been doing. Jill is shy. Hey, Bandia, how are you?
Hey guys, how are you?
I'm doing well. Welcome. How are you doing tonight?
Hey, I'm doing good.
Awesome.
Sorry, my
So
dog's
you
in the
say you have
window.
had a lot of bad experiences with sheep and wolves clothing?
I have. Like, for an example, it actually happened today. Well, I'll tell you like the beginning story, the good, and then what happened.
Absolutely.
So I've been through a lot, the past few months. My father passed away, and I've had all kinds of crazy things happen. And I'm a very introverted person, and I work at home, so my social network is very small, and I have a handful of really good friends.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to get more. I've been on YouTube more often, going on panels and streaming, and I told I was kind of depressed and sad. And a really cool person on YouTube reached out to me and became kind of, I should have called him what you said, not a friend, but acquaintance. What did you say to call them? Instead of jumping the gun and thinking, oh, they're a friend.
Yeah.
And reached out to me and felt bad for me, became an angel in a sense because I couldn't even get out of bed. I was so depressed. I wasn't taking care of myself. And they were like, we're going to get you a spa package and try to help me. They were bringing me on panels and introduced me to other live streams, and became a really great friend really fast, in my opinion. And I was so excited to think that I'm finally kind of gaining a larger network and things like that. Little by little, time goes by, and I realized that they weren't exactly who they said they were. And, but they were doing nice things for me as a friend. So I didn't pick up on it right away, and I didn't want to think like that. But then, I made this person angry. So they took away everything good they did for me by all of the friends that they introduced me to and all of this big network that they opened up to me. Today, they've been on a mission to sabotage me and destroy my name. To ruin those connections and friendships because ours didn't work out. Yeah. So it's very hurtful because, just like a month ago, I thought my hero, did this and saved me and was getting me up and going. And, of course, there's two sides to every story. But
Absolutely.
I learned a lot that, in life, just what you said, don't be too quick to think that you have a friend. Maybe kind of analyze it a little better. But I have a pure heart in a way. And it's easy for me to, because I'm so introverted and alone, and live alone, it's easy for me to want to believe, that someone is who they really are.
But I can tell you that you weren't wrong in that situation. First, I want to say condolences to you, and we're sorry for your loss. But I mean, I try to analyze people, but at the same time, that was a really, 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 that was like one of those moments where you could have never caught that because, I mean, anybody look at this, they'll be like, this is amazing. But this is another thing that I always tell people. I'm like, make sure you build individual connections and don't build connections in groups, because my mom always tell me this. She said, if you build connections with people who are in a group, at the end of the day, once one person out of that group turns their back, the other rest of the people within that group going to be saying something that they don't like about you. And this goes around and around and around, and it just becomes one major mess, because this person going to say, Adrian said this about you. And then the next time that person see that person, they're just going to bring it around. It's going to become a circle. It's going to be really messy, but you can't put yourself in that situation, because I would have thought those were genuine people too.
I really did. And it hurts me so bad because now they know it, like normal pages that I go and hang out at. Thank goodness they don't know I came here.
Well, nobody can tell me not to associate with people. That's not me. I make my own rules. I don't listen to people's opinion of people. That's not me.
Yeah, exactly. And I appreciate that, because they've tried it today. They messaged and went to 3 or 4 different streams that I typically go to. And they messaged them saying all these things. And, I'm glad that, a couple people had my back and didn't want to join in, but they really are getting away with it in a sense. So, but it made me realize and learn that, well, I guess they aren't my friends, and I'll just cut my losses and go on. But it hurt my feelings. I won't lie.
Yeah, it would hurt my feelings too. But I feel like it was more of, they saw. That's why it's very important not to open up to people as quickly. This is a little bit different because you're on a panel and you're trying to.
Yeah, and we're talking about it specifically.
You're, whatever. But as I said, it's very important not to be opening up to people as soon as you meet them, because once they see that area where you're lacking in certain things, they'll know exactly where to play on, and it's gonna be seamless, where it's not gonna seem like it is what it is, So they knew that, you were having that moment, and they were like, all right, I think this will cheer up. This will make her believe that I'm genuine. So,
finding people in their vulnerable moments. So I think that's what happened. And like I was saying, I tend to be you can tell, I kind of tell who I am right away or how I feel.
That's not a bad thing though. It's a good thing, but you got to be careful as to who you tell these things to. And, as people, then you let go a little bit more and you start talking about different things. But as soon as you meet someone, it's like an icebreaker. You want to give them the tip of the iceberg, but not the whole iceberg. You understand?
Well said. I like that.
Yeah.
Where were you 2 months ago when I met this person? I'm just joking.
I've just recently started doing lives and all those stuff. So, yeah, but you know, it's a really tough place to really, you know, say you're trying to connect with people, because at the end of the day, a lot of people treat the whole atmosphere on YouTube as a business. So they are just creating space where, let's say, those people, I feel like in this situation, they used you to kind of be like, all right, because once you think these people are genuine connections, you're going to be telling everybody about that. You're going to be like, I met this amazing group of people. You should come over here and all those stuff. So a lot of time people use you in those instances to build their network and just, you know, so yeah, you got to be careful.
So true. I'm going to jump down because I'm going somewhere, but I had to come up. I was excited to be invited up with you.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I'll see you soon.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, but that's exactly what I'm talking about. You know, people will see those weak moments and they will just walk in and just get right at it. Whew. Yeah. Hey, you play too much. I'm telling you. Yeah, that's another popular saying in Jamaica to Xtina. They say people have two faces underneath one hat. Yeah, that's one of those things where, you know, you just gotta be super, super careful about, because it's like, whew, I tell you. Aeon says she don't trust everyone. Well, you can't trust everyone, but going back to it, I'm saying that you can't, because you have had one bad experience, to just close your hearts and your mind to building genuine connections. Aeon said, I'm too paranoid for that. Yeah, it can be a little bit draining after a period of time. But yeah, we also want to talk about like what amazing things people have done for you. So if you want to come up and talk about that, we can talk about that. Bomb said, better be safe than sorry. Yeah, that's so true. So yeah, as my awesome friend Jill said, we got to talk about the positives, especially in the time that we're going through now. So we also want to focus on the good that people have done for you. But yeah, you have a lot of amazing people in this fair that's just going to be... Yeah, Jill be cooking up some good food. I think she cooking salmon steaks. Jill be cooking. Cooking. Yeah, definitely Bomb Dear. Aeon. Oh, goodness. Aeon. Yeah. Jill be cooking. Like how you got so... You were salivating over that oxtails last night. Joe was going crazy over those oxtails. Yeah, no, you're not a hot mess. You're just trying to make people laugh. You're just trying to make the people laugh. Yeah, yes, Vicky. Aeon is a I like to say character, but I don't mean in a bad way when I say character. That's just a Jamaican in me. You gonna need an Adrian Jill cook-off collab. It's gonna happen at some point in time. We probably don't cook off because... Hey, Jilly. Hey, Jilly.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Not Martin here.
Thank you for blessing my panel.
You're welcome, my bro.
Yeah.
You know I love you. You know I love you. Yeah, I love everybody.
We love you too. The one Joe him acting shy up in the comment section.
Hey Joe. Hey Xtina. Hey y'all. Hey.
All right, so Creative Girl said, I've met some very amazing, genuine people here with YouTube connections. You can't be too trusted, get too involved, and you can't take things personal. You just hit everything on the head right there, Creative Creole.
Yes, that's what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. So let's first talk about the positive. Like in you, we all have lived for a couple of years, right? what is one of the most amazing things someone have done for you, friend, family, or whatever? You're like, wow, this person is really genuine. They have my back. They're the person that, I'm like, all right, if I'm in a bad situation, you're the person that I'm going to call.
For me, you asking me?
Yeah.
Okay. So for me, I won't even say, let's say this was a collective group of people. So you see, and that's crazy because I have a spin off both of the same situation. But you all know my father passed away and stuff. And so at the time, I had already bought tickets to go. This is last year of February. I brought tickets to go down because he got ill and I was going to, go see about him. And then everything turned within days. Like he went from rehab to hospice. Like I'm talking about like within 4 days. So everything just spun out of control. And so I already purchased my airplane tickets. And I wasn't bringing Jazzy with me at the time. And so I couldn't get a refund on the tickets. They were telling me I couldn't change it. Then they said I had to send proof. It was hell. But anyway, so at the last moment, I'm like, I need to change this ticket. Well, anyway, sadly to say, that Monday he was gone. So I'm like, oh gosh. And that was terrible. It was sad. So now I had to get money for me to get Jazzy ticket because now we need to get down here now to, for the arrangements and stuff. And when I tell you a blessing, because I said, oh, well, I'm gonna wait until my paycheck Friday. So this was a Monday. And I'm like, well, I know I need to be down here before that Friday. But anyway, when I tell you how good God is, people from people at the job knew what was going on in the situation. I didn't have enough money to get Jazzy ticket, so I was trying to wait until payday. So one of my coworkers, which is so crazy because she's so shady. She's so shady, but look how God come through and change people's heart. So she's always so shady, but she stepped up to me and she said, you know what? I've been listening to you. I wasn't eavesdropping. I was listening to your conversation. I won some money at the casino. Here you go. And I was like, no, I don't want your money. Because in my mind, I'm thinking this girl shady. Yeah. So she sits and she was like, no, take it. Your daughter needs to get there. And I said, okay. So I didn't even bother to open it. I don't know what happened. I guess she spread the word. Child, next thing you know, I just seen and so now by then this is that Tuesday, Wednesday, because I took off that Tuesday after that happened. I went back to work Wednesday. When I say people just came walking in my office, dropping envelopes on my desk. I remind you, I still never opened her envelope.
Yeah.
Because my mind ain't there yet. I have friends texting me, cash apping me, because my best friend done, put the word out. I have people texting me, go to Western Union, pick up this, doing all this stuff. When I tell you, I don't even know, by the grace of God, when I opened up and finally got through the fog so I could go purchase this ticket so I could leave that Friday. So I kept my ticket for that Friday. Look, I had about almost $1,000. So at the time, the ticket changed at the last minute. So my check wouldn't even covered. It wouldn't even cover Jazzy ticket. And let alone, I needed money to travel. My best friend I was meeting her. Oh, anyway, that was just a blessing through the storm, and no one expected anything in return. Of course, you know me. I still was giving it back to them on the low, and they like, we told you we don't want it back, but that's just me. I don't want people to think, that was just me, but that was a blessing. So yeah, that was something awesome. And that wasn't even just friends. These are people we just work with. And like I said, one person who's so shady. So that was a blessing. That was really a blessing. Because she was just something else, you know? So, yeah.
That's so true. It's funny because, you know, this is also another thing is like the people, when you're in time of need, the people who you don't expect who are going to help you, those are normally the people who are going to help you. And the people that you expect that were going to be there for you, most of the times they're the ones who are not there. So, you know, that's a lesson that we always constantly learn. And it's like when you're in need, that's when you really find out who are really in your corner, because, you know, a lot of times people can be shady with you, as you said, and they also still look out for the best interest of you, because at the same time they realize, you know, this is a time of need. But
absolutely,
I see Joe said shady people can have good arts. Laugh out loud. Vicky said that's what they want folks to think. So,
well, she got her, but you know what? She dropped $400.
Wow.
She had $400.
God spoke to her, Jill.
He did. He convicted her butt. You see, because that was wild. But yeah, that was a good experience. That was one good experience.
Have you ever had any shady people that just come through, they knew what you were going through and they play on those emotions?
So yeah, with the same thing, my family with the death. So the death of my father, my aunts and uncles, which is his brother, his sister, he had in the will, you know, everything was made out. But this lady, anyway, up until the end, it was just so stressed. She wouldn't give me the lawyer number. She wouldn't give me anything. I've been waiting to see the will and all of this crazy stuff. Anyway, so my sister transferred over her, I forgot what you call it, because she was first. And then if she, you know, to oversee everything with the estate. And so if my sister didn't want it, it was supposed to go to me. Of course, the shadiness, my aunt, she signed it over. She wouldn't give me the attorney's information. I finally found the attorney's information. By then, they done transferred the power of attorney over to her, and she was doing all, anyway, it was so much shady stuff going on but she was acting like she was, oh, how you doing today? And I love you speaking, because she know I wasn't kind of coherent, because I'm still mourning. So I kept asking her, so when I started coming out of it, I said, so where's the will? Where's the papers and stuff you're supposed to send me? Oh, don't worry, you're going to get everything you're supposed to get. After, you know, once the lawyer finished with the process, I said, no, because I should have this information in my hand. And she's like, oh, well, he's going to give it to you. Anyway, I wasn't even thinking. I'm like, girl, because you're going through stuff. So you're not really paying attention. So I was like, this lady trying to be slick. So the last straw, she's calling me. Now she keep calling, asking, oh, so did you get the paperwork? So she's concerned. You worried about if I got the money from his, you know, retirement and all of this stuff. So when I snapped, I was like, why? Why you keep asking me this? Why you keep asking me that? Won't you send the paperwork that I'm asking you for? And stop asking me about, did I get some money? Well, I mean, you know, I'm kind of confused here. What do you keep asking? Finally, it dawned on me I could just call the court house to find out who the lawyer was. So I called the court, and I got the lawyer attorney's money. They was like, oh, we've been mailed you the will. I said, I never received the will. I never received anything. Oh, well, yes, I sent that out to you. Come to find out, I never got the will. When she finally emailed me the will, that's how I saw that my aunt was now over his estate and doing all of this stuff. So of course they were spending all the money.
Wow.
I guess, and doing all of this stuff. And she had the nerves. Finally, she called. I said, oh, so what's that? Oh, so when you gonna sign the because he left me all the cards. So she's like, when you're gonna sign the paperwork? I said, after my lawyer look over, because I went and got an attorney. Because I'm like, what is going on? You trying to like, you have nothing to do with this. So I didn't even speak to myself. We're still going through all of this as we speak. But that was the shade. So while I was grieving, they doing me dirty.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's the make of everything. All I know is that, you know what, God got them. Trust me. And I'm not going to stress over it. Whatever money is gone, is gone. It's spent milk. I hope they spent it well, or whatever the case is. And I dropped the attorney because I said, you know what, it's going to cost me. Because if the money, I'll find out what's actually left soon. But if the money's gone, what am I going to pursue? I'm going to come more out of pocket than she is. And then I will have to keep fighting. So I'm not going, I'm going to let God fight this battle.
It's funny how people, you know, especially when people are alive, a lot of times these same people are not there for the person to be able to, you know, they're not there to be of any help to the person, but once they pass away, everybody coming running trying to scrape up what they can get. Mom, why are you coming to chat playing? But why are you throwing story Mom, you need to go to your bed.
Name is Bradley. Miss Bradley came in like the storm.
Yeah, but it's funny because recently I seen that same situation when I moved here. There was somebody close to my family, not my family per se, but they were close to the family. And they didn't have no relationship with their mother, and their mother passed away, and they went and scraped, because they were the only child, they went and scraped up everything from that person. Now they're kind of living okay off of all of those stuff. And I'm like, how can you have the heart to feel good now that you're reaping the benefits of someone's hard work when you didn't put in anything? You know, it's funny how nowadays it's like, no, you got to be kidding me.
People are shiesty. So, you know, I just say, you know what? I'm good. I'm blessed. I ain't going, I said, because, you know, and it'd be, you know, not even, and you claim you Christian and doing all of that. And, it's a blessing and all of this stuff. So she rocked me to sleep, basically, while I was already sleep because I'm mourning. So I really wasn't, I was just trusting that she was going to, you know, that they all were going to do the right thing. So, but it's all good.
That's family. So at the end of the day, most of the times you're going to think that your family have your best interest at heart. But a lot of times they're trying to scrape what they can get and they ain't worried about you. That's the sad thing about it. That's why you often hear people say you have blood relatives who are even further apart than you from people who you're friends with. So it's just a sad world that we're living in. It's just people mindset and the whole thing. It's like, whew. I'm trying to figure out what's going on in people's heads.
Yes. You just gotta keep moving and keep pushing. Yeah, and that's it. And that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna put my energy in this food.
I know, right? Put the energy in that food. Yeah. It's funny because like I'm just like, whew. But as I said, a lot of people I come up with these topics. A lot of people think that I have personal experienced it with them, but I just feel like I've seen it so much happen that I'm like, this is a topic that I feel like people can engage with. My mom is in the chat. She can tell you that I don't play around. I'll just say whatever that comes to my mind, and then you know, if I see shady people, I ain't gonna give you no. It's like in Jamaica, they say they give you a rope to hang yourself, in a sense where you see shady people, they'll just let the rope out and let you hang yourself, you know, but not in a hanging way. Let me put a disclaimer out there, not in that way that a lot of people think socially. It's just a terminology that they use for people who, you know, try to be shady and they don't think you're catching them, but you're really catching them. My mom come in here to be plain. She's like, "You don't want to hear? I'm in my bed." You know, you're always welcome, Bob. You're always welcome.
Look, I always tell people I like the shade, so it keeps me cool. I ain't a summer baby, so keep the shade coming, boo.
I'm not a son. You are the best, Jill. I'm telling you. Vicky says, "Heck, I'm closer to some of you all than I am with some of my family. They can kick rocks and beat their feet." I'm telling you, that would be shady nowadays. Yeah.
So, what was your good moment, Adrian?
So you know,
well, you already shared your. That's right, you did share.
I've had several good moments, and as I said, growing up in Jamaica and growing up with my mom, she always tell me, you know, you don't need a lot of friends. I mean, obviously, a few good friends are great, but you know, a lot of people, they'll have groups and groups of friends. Like, you know them, and they throw a party, they have 100 people come through, and they're like, "These are all my friends." Like, how the hell do you have 100 friends? How the hell do you have time to cater to 100 friends? You know? So it's like growing up in like school and stuff like that, I never really kept people as friends. So growing up in my adult life now and being in America and stuff, I've had several great friends who have done so many great things for me. Like the main one that I said, like someone drove in the snow to come and pick me up from work so that I would make it home safe. So it's like when you find people like those, you have to cherish them because they put themselves out there for you, you know. So yeah, it's truly amazing where you can find those awesome people. Everybody's scared for coming up, Jill and Bomdia. Thank you so much for coming. Why everybody's scared, Joe? You know what? I'm never gonna come back on your panel because you got a lot to say. You don't want to come and help your brother out. Vicky said, "I don't bite my tongue. I have no problem speaking how I feel." Yeah, that's true. You gotta speak feel. And Creative Creole said, "I appreciate that. I'd rather have you be honest and direct. Say how you feel than be yeah. I can't do the fake stuff either. You have to be on point." Joe said he's coming up. All right, Joe, come on up. Vicky says she's allergic to fake events. Yeah. So we're waiting on Joe Cola to come on up. Yeah, that's true, Creative Creole. You I'm telling you, Creative Creole, you always have some of those good those good, what you call it. You see, I'm blank. It's Saturday. I that's why I hate filming on Saturdays because then I have very little energy on the live on Saturdays. So yeah, it's like I always like your point of view. You always come with them direct. But Xtina, that's not a good thing. You gotta trust some people. You know, you can't keep your distance with everyone. Some people are worth connecting with and try to get to know them. My mother said, "That's the way I am going to give going to me, live in you, do the hard work, and I live free like birds in the tree." Mom, did you read over that message? Because unless I can't read properly, that's the way I'm going to. Oh, I guess you were trying to say going to be living. You do the hard work, and I live free like the birds in the tree. Yes, Mom. You know I love you. You know I love you. Eh. Okay, Aunt Shella, you have a good night. Love many, trust few. That's facts right there, Jill. That is facts. You know, you gotta be careful who you. Thank you, Aunt Shella. You gotta be careful who you open up your circle to. Jill says you got one time to cross me. I think I'm the same way. I'm just, I'm the type of person where it's like it's hard for me for people to burn me or use me or stuff like that because I don't really play games that often. I'm just like, you know what? You wrong. Goodbye. Mom, Vicky's World said I have the same 5 friends from the past 30 years. My circle is small. I talked about. Now, Vicky, so I would love to hear, how do you keep a friendship for 30 years? Because that's one of those things that need a lot of work. It's like a relationship. How do you keep friends for 30 years? That seems like a long time to have some friends. I mean, it's possible, but I'm assuming it took a lot of work. Respect. Creative Creole says, yep, all of my true friends are from my childhood and my sisters. I do have some really great acquaintances. Yeah. Jill said I have 3 friends for 30 years as well. Well, I say shout out to you guys for those long friendships. Jill says it doesn't take a lot of work. We understand each other. I guess if you have friends for that long, they become more like family, but I don't know. Creative Creole said, I have friends I haven't talked to in months, sometimes years, but when we do, it's like no time has passed and pick up right back up. Yeah, I've heard that a lot of time. Welcome, cuz.
What up? What up? Adrian's cooking and food for me, baby. Okay. What's up, Adrian?
Nothing much. What's going on with you?
Not much. I've been sleeping all day.
You've been sleeping all day? I mean,
all day.
You sleeping because you stay up too late.
I stay up too late, and I start a new job on Monday, so I'm just really I already started the job, but I'm just trying to get. You know how you got a couple days in between before you start the job, so I've literally been a slouch just all weekend.
Yeah, that's true. Because especially when you're just starting a new job, you want to make a good impression. So
yes.
Yeah. You gotta make sure your
creative
energy, the energy's gotta be up and bubbly and right.
Yeah, it's a lot of energy.
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay, so let's get. What'd you say?
Are you going live tonight?
Oh no, your live is enough tonight.
I'm going to get it on because I feel like a lot of people don't have a lot to say about this topic, so I probably stay on about an hour and 30 minutes.
Right. I think a lot of people don't have a lot to say because like it's really hard to like determine who's real for you and who's not real for you. You know what I'm saying? And somebody can you can feel like somebody genuinely loves you and they can switch up, you know? In my opinion, the only person that I will give a pass to is my mother.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's a tricky topic. And you're gonna have to lead me into this one because like I said, I'm really distrusting about people. Like I normally don't let you in unless I feel like I love you and I feel like you love me. Other than that, I definitely like try to just keep a good judge of character because I feel like a lot of times some people are not using discernment when they are letting people into their lives. And this is how that deception can happen.
That's true. So I've had that experience where someone has done something great and you're like, all right, this is an awesome person. I feel like I'm going to need to keep them in that corner for like 30 years, as a lot of people in here said they have had friends.
Child, I can barely be friends with myself. 30 years? 30 years? Shoot.
You be playing.
Listen. I'm too much of a. I can't do it. Can't. Listen, like I said, I'm in the middle of this. Like I don't know, and I just feel like, to be completely honest, to keep it all the way real, I feel like we all have potential to. Humans are not one way. Be it all.
Yeah.
None of us are perfect. God did not make not one person perfect. Right. So it's all about interpretation and perception, because to somebody else, we could be the wolf in sheep's clothing, and to us, we might think that they are. So this goes back to, sometimes it's about miscommunication, and you know,
I totally understand what you're saying.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it. I feel like
you were in the chat earlier. You heard Bomdia talk about people who knew what she was going through, and then they'd be like, all right, we know we provide this, that. What do you think about that? Would you be able to pick up on that this person wasn't having your best interest at heart?
I didn't hear all the chat, but based off of that, this is how I'm set up. Okay. I was in foster care. Like, I've been in foster care. Like, that's my earliest memories. I remember being in foster care. So when you're a foster kid, you often notice that people tend to overlook you, and you tend to see the ugly truth in people at a very young age. So I've seen adults, treat me shady as a kid and do malicious things, and, really treat me differently because I wasn't a part of the family per se. But so just based off of those experiences from my childhood, I had a different type of childhood. So I've always learned to not expect anything from anybody and always depend on myself. So if somebody says they're going to help me or something, I don't hold on to it. I don't hold on to people that way, because I know that as quick as people can build you up, they can put you down.
Yeah, that's true. That's very fact. But yeah, you're right. You've touched a lot of good points, because I feel like nobody is all good. Everybody got a good side to them, and they also have that side that you don't want to pass. So yeah, you're right about that. And a lot of times we have moments where we never necessarily try to do things that way, but it just happens that it happened that way. So yeah, you
right. I got an interesting.
It's all about intentions,
Right. I have an interesting spin for everybody in the chat, and for you, Adrian, because y'all know I love to play the devil's advocate, because it's easy to just say the right thing, that sounds good. Have anybody in the chat, or you, Adrian, have you ever been that bad friend before, or have you ever been that? Have you ever been the sheep in wolf's clothing? Like, have you ever been on the opposite end of that spectrum? Not the opposite end. Have you ever been in? Has somebody else ever made you feel like you were the sheep in wolf's clothing?
So as I said, I don't have a lot of friends, so it's hard for me to be in those situations, because growing up, I've never had friends like that in school or anything like that. I've had a lot of people that I were acquainted to when we were at school. We talk a lot and stuff like that. I mean, quite often times you will have people have misunderstanding. Once you have that one misunderstanding, then people tend to feel like, you're not what you say you are, or anything like that. So yeah, you are right. It's like all of us can have that side to us where it's like, all right. But I feel like sheep in wolf's clothing in some sense would be like me knowing that you are doing me wrong, and I'm not saying nothing to you because I want to prove you into your own path. So I would say with some people I may have been, because I know that your intentions are not in the right place. But obviously, if I confront you about it, you're not gonna say you're in the wrong or you're trying to get me or whatever. So literally I'm pretending like I don't know, even though I already know because I'm trying to catch you in the act. So yeah, I could be.
See, what does that mean if you keep pretending? If you really know somebody is full of it, if I think you're full of it, I'm cutting you. I'm cutting you off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and also, you can't take assumptions to court. So you got to make sure that you have proof.
That's a good one too. That's true.
I could assume that you're this type of person because of the way you're rolling, but you're not necessarily that type of person. And I don't want to be the person who is necessarily gonna judge you. I'll evaluate you, but I'm never gonna judge you and say that you're this type of person.
Right.
I'm gonna evaluate you, and then after a period of time, when I see certain things are going on, then I know how to behave next time I see you. So if every time I see someone and they come to me and they're like, "Oh, you this, you that, you that, you that," or whatever, then I know how to deal with you the next time I see you.
Right.
I'm the type of person where I kind of, I'll see situations and I won't tackle it head on. You'll see the changes in my behavior because I'm like, but I won't necessarily like just go off a limb and say, I've seen this about you, and I think you're this type of person.
Right.
I always try to make sure that I give you the benefit of the doubt, but at the same time, I'm watching you. So that's how I look at it in a sense. But yeah, that behavior I can classify it as sheep in wolf clothing because I'm pretending with you, like, I see you done this and that and that and that, and I'm like,
okay. Jill's Comfort Zone says, in response to the question, yes, someone has accused me of being that before. That was just how they felt at the time, but after we talked it out, it wasn't like that. And sometimes that happens too. Sometimes there's just miscommunications with people, and kind of like what we talked about last night of how like you may perceive one thing differently. Like some people take things differently, and we all have to realize that we don't grow up the same. We don't think the same. Some of us come from different households, different cultures, and we may interpret things differently. So to me, it's a tricky thing.
It is. But yeah, I totally understand your point of view of it.
Right.
It's funny, but my mom said I love the thought of that because I can barely keep friends with myself. Also, my only true friend is Adrian. Me and my mom are so close. We're like two peas in a pod. But yeah, it's like, I have friends. I have a few friends over here in West Virginia, but it's not like we're good friends. Like we don't see each other as often as we should because everybody's busy and stuff like that. But I tend to not keep a lot of friends because it's the way I was raised. Like my mom always tell me, like when my mom was a little bit older, she had friends and it was more like groups of people and stuff like that. And then it would be a lot of drama. Like, people would just tend to, once you turn your back, the next person is talking about you. That's why I always say, especially being here on YouTube, I'm always going to cultivate individual relationships. I'm never going to be in a clique or a group of people that I'm like, all right, this is our group. This is our circle. I can't do that because at the end of the day, we all are flawed. And I feel like some people are going to have someone to vent to. And like when you have a group of people, that's where the drama comes about. Because if you have an issue with me or I have an issue with someone or anything like that, and we are only building individual friendships, then you may say that to your other friends that are not common between us, and then you can get a different insight with it. But the next person, if you're in a clique and you talk to the other people in the clique, then they're trying to make themselves look good. So they're going to go out and they're going to say, Adrian said this about you. And then you're going to be like, that I recognize that about Adrian. And then that's where the whole shift in everything goes about. So
see, and that's the reason why I cannot be friends with a group of people. Like I cannot come in a group. Like I can't be that fourth or fifth wheel joining a group because they already have like, they're already going to be closer to other people than they are with you. I feel like if I'm not making that connection individually, I'm not just joining the group because oftentimes that does happen in groups. I don't even like that many people to be being friends with multiple people from the same group. No.
Yeah, that's true. So it's like the way I was raised, because my mom always said when I was going to school, I never keep friends. People thought that I was that you know child that was sheltered or stuff like that. So like she always tell me, listen, I don't want to hear that you get into trouble in school. I don't want to hear this and that. So I know I typically like going to school. I used to have people that I get along with at school, but I'll never we never hang out outside of school. We never talk outside of school because, so it's hard for me to really talk about like friends being shady or stuff like that. I've had family situations that are shady, but at the same time, I'm like, I just kind of just let it go because I'm like, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I just kind of just let people do whatever they want to do. Because it's like people will often try to project their issues on you. Like I've had an aunt who said to me, she said, I'm never going to text you again. And I'm like, okay. And
why are you telling me?
I'm like, what's the problem? Am I going to lose weight over this?
Right.
Mad.
Are you expecting me to feel some type of way about this?
Yeah. I'm like, listen, first of all, if you ain't providing for me or anything like that, I could care less if you deal with me. The only two people right now that I kind of worry about if I get along with is my mom and my dad. It's like everybody.
Right, I promise.
Like, okay. I ain't worried about that.
Yes. Jill said, Joe, you don't like to share your friends. I don't mind sharing my friends. I just don't like walking into groups of friendships. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do this.
Playing in this chat. Is that me, Adrian? Are you playing with my brain? No.
Vicky
I
said,
just can't wait for my mom to get here so we can turn up because she's hilarious.
Right.
Do something else. Creative Girl said, if I could lose weight over it, I would indulge.
I don't have a potato chip to share, says Eon.
Yeah.
Listen.
It's a funny story.
But the good thing is, like, as you get older, the more the wisdom sets in and the discernment strengthens. So you're able to point these types of people out quick. People who you feel like are not in your best interest. Your intuition kind of goes off a little more than it does versus when you're young. So I'm not in a lot of situations like that because, like you said, I don't have a lot of friends either. Most people, you don't need a lot of friends.
That's true.
So I keep my circle small, and everybody else is kind of just, like you said, in the associate ring. So I don't really have too many problems about.
Yeah, it's funny because even when I was growing up as a child, and let's say I would be going on a road trip with a group of people, like maybe even family that I just haven't seen in a long time, and I would be sitting in the back of the car and I would be so quiet I wouldn't talk, and they're like, "You don't speak?" And my mom and dad was like, "No, he talk. You don't want to hear him talk because he don't know to shut up." But It's like every situation that I go in, I'll sit and I'll analyze people because I feel like I'm not judging you, but I also want to see the type of person that you are. How do you interact with other people? And then I will know how you're going to interact with me. Obviously, we're not going to have the same friendships because friends who are friends for that person might not be friends for me because everybody relates to different people different way. But I'm also the type of person where I kind of, what would I say? I kind of shut down in certain situations. Like if I know I'm dealing with you as a family member or a friend, and I know you always pretend to be right, I'll be like, okay, you're right. I won't argue with you. I just give them that treatment. Like I'm like, all right, you're right. Okay. And I know the type of person. So at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, I'm not even gonna argue it because this is going to be an ongoing conversation that's not going to reach anywhere because you already think you're right. No matter what I say, ain't going to change your opinion about being right.
But when you allow people to get away with stuff like that and you keep allowing them into your lives, you become the main target of, of that wolfness from them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you definitely have to call people out on their ish when they do you wrong.
That is true, but at the end of the day, if you're going to call someone out on something and you know that they already think they're right, no matter what you're going to say, no matter the proof that you bring in front of their face, nothing going to change. Like, I'm not saying that we're going to be sitting down, eating dinner, laughing every day, drinking, and all those stuff. I'm going to keep it to a distance. But when we do come in contact and you're having a conversation, you think you're right. I'm like, okay. But at this end of the day, you're still going to be able to feel the energy that I'm like, all right, I'm just giving you a pass.
Right. I'm just not even focusing on you because you're always right.
Because you have a lot of people who think they're right. And it's no matter what you say, what you bring in front of them, they're still going to think they're right.
And, you know, that's human nature. Nobody wants to be wrong. Nobody wants to look crazy. So most people, they do try to hold on to that. Nobody wants to be the fool.
I'm like Nina Leaks. You're right. I'm wrong. Your baby.
But the crazy thing is, Nene is always wrong, though.
That's true.
She's always wrong.
Just said I call people out by not responding. I no longer paid attention. The creative cross. I don't call people. I just walk away. Yeah, I feel like I'm the same way. It's like I ain't got time to be calling you out on nothing, because at the end of the day, even if I call you out, I bring you the documents in front of you, and I'm like, you've been saying this and you've been wrong all this time. They're like, well, I read it here and this is it and that is. I'm like, you know what?
I got time.
It's like fighting a losing battle.
If you want to come in my space and waste my time and try to, you know, play your little mind games on me, if you got time to play mind games on me, I got time to get you in check. I got time to get you together. Don't come over here playing. Don't come over here with that. You better take it to the next person. Don't come over here with that. I got time today and tomorrow.
Oh, so yeah, my mom always say this too. She said, I love when people talk about me behind my back because I'm very important to them. Yeah, she always tell me that. She said, if someone have the time and energy to be talking about you behind your back, that means you've been on their minds and you're important for them to make it a conversation. So yeah, it's a whole different mind game and ball game, you know, like how I was raised and growing up in Jamaica. Hello, Asani, welcome. So
listen, I know the chat is anti-petty, but I am hella petty. That's why people don't bother me. Don't come over here starting no mess with me. Don't come over here being on no fake stuff, because I'm going to read through it and I'm going to gather my receipts and I'm going to call you out and I'm going to make it look crazy. That's just how it is. Did you freeze up, Adrian? I think he froze, or maybe I froze. I don't know. Creator Creole says, today I got time. Okay. I got time today. Petty Pineapple, absolutely. Petty Pineapple. Vicky's World says, if you don't have anyone talking about you, then check your game. Step it up. Listen. Ain't nobody got time for that. The internet playing you. All good, Adrian. All good. I'll hold it down until you come back. Hey, what up, everybody? It's your boy Joe Cola covering for Adrian's Cooking and Food Review, baby. And welcome to the chat. If you're here, make sure you like that thumbs up button. If you don't have that subscribe button, make sure you click it now and cut on that notification. Cut on that notification bell. Okay. But yeah, y'all, the topic today is sheep and wolves clothing. This is definitely a tricky topic. Eon Flex says, Joe Cola, Mojo Jojo. What's up, Eon Flex? You coming on the live tonight? Are you coming on the live? Yeah, Adrian, don't give up. Just reload and come back on. You know, StreamYard can be a little shady and a little shaky. Oh, thank you, Joe. I love you too, boo. I love you too. I really do. I really do. Listen, I know we're talking about sheep's and wolves' clothing. That when you know, people like that exist in all of our lives, and if they haven't walked to your life yet, trust me, they will. That being said, it pays to love on the people who love you and really just focus on the people who show you love. The Creative Creole says, Joe Cola in the house. Oh, Joe Cola in the house, telling you all about. Okay, now we got to do Agents Cooking and Food Review. We're going to do a live performance of Agents Cooking and Food Review, okay? I think I know all the words by heart. If you lost, now you found. So like, comment, share, and subscribe right now. Because I'm your plug. And I'm about to put you on to Adrian's Cooking and Food Review, baby. He'll give you the recipes. He'll have you down on one knee over his food. Adrian's Cooking and Food Review. He'll give you the recipes. He'll have you down on one knee. Oh, baby. Adrian's cooking in food for you, baby. He know how to hook up them spices too. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. You ever have real Jamaican food? Some oxtails? You have? From where? California? Napa Valley? Child, please. He'll give you the recipes. He'll have you down on one knee over. Oh, he's back. Come on. Baby.
I was just sitting in the background. I like the Joe Cola takeover.
Welcome back. Creative Creole said, but you came from Napa Valley. I sure did. You ain't gonna find no good oxtails in Napa Valley, and you know it. Ain't nobody in Napa Valley cooking no good oxtails. Check the devil and tell the truth.
I'm gonna come through in the Napa Valley, Creative Creole. Me and Jill, we're gonna come through.
Oh, there. Is she in Napa Valley?
No, she's in San Fran.
Oh, okay.
They said this. The internet set it up. I didn't.
Man. Oh my God. What a week, right?
It was a long week.
I don't want to pick the conversation, so but you know I'm sporadic, I'm all over the place. Yes, Napa Valley got that wine, not the oxtails. Not I want to try no Jamaican food outside of in Napa Valley.
Why not?
Ain't nobody in there making no good oxtails. They don't know how to cook.
So you're saying if I ever move to Napa Valley and open up a restaurant,
you ain't in Napa Valley.
If you didn't know that I was the person, then what would you do? You wouldn't order the food?
I sure would. Not no oxtails. I would order an avocado leaf salad, but not no oxtails.
That's true. Yeah, it's funny because a lot of people were surprised when they came to West Virginia and saw that I had a Jamaican restaurant, like Jamaican restaurant in West Virginia. So a lot of people would come to the restaurant, pull up, and trying to ask me, "Can we see the chef?" They wanted
really.
Yeah, they wanted to see the chef before they came in to order food because it's West Virginia and there's not a lot of black people around here, much less Jamaicans. Right. So a lot of them were thinking, you know, it's somebody else cooking and not a Jamaican. So they see a Jamaican restaurant and they're like, let's see the chef, because they were skeptics. So yeah,
you're like, I am the chef. You are very modest. A lot of people don't know that Adrian had the first Jamaican restaurant in West Virginia. How amazing is that?
You got to be modest. Huh? I said you got to be modest.
I know you have to be modest, but seriously, that's a historic thing. If we're talking American history, if that's the first Jamaican restaurant in West Virginia, to me that is historic. Put it in the textbooks.
In the textbook.
Real talk. And you were so young when you opened your first restaurant. You were like 24 when you opened your restaurant?
Yeah, 25.
25. Come on. Most 25-year-olds don't have the type of tenacity, like that work ethic to really like run a restaurant for 2 years. And the fact that you did that at such a young age and you're still cooking and you were up for 2 years, come on. Like, to me, that's big.
Yeah, we based on that, we got a lot of free exposure. We got magazine, we got newspapers, we were also on the news. So yeah, based on that, it was the first one, and it was nothing they've ever seen before. A lot of people were excited, and a lot of the media came through and did a lot of those stuff. So yeah, it was a good experience, and you know,
you definitely take great pride in that.
Yeah, you know me. I won't say that everything that I do start off well, but at the same time, I'm like, I need to see progression, because it's like I don't want to be in the same place 20 years later. Like, you'll always hear people say, you've changed, but at the end of the day, we're all gonna change. We're all gonna grow. We're all gonna grow up, and we're gonna realize that this person ain't for me, that person ain't for me, this person around with me, and all those different things. So growth is a lot of things.
Right. Sometimes we wake up and look in the mirror and say, "Oh, okay, this person ain't for me." Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't like what I see anymore. You know, let me fix this. Let me reinvent myself again because I don't like who I've become. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's easy to point the finger at other people. Sometimes we got to point the finger at us too. And I can say I've definitely been in that position where, you know, I might look up and just think about the stuff that I've been doing and the way that I've been acting. I'm like, oh no, we can't do this no more. You know, you got to the same way we call other people out, we got to call ourselves out too. And we got to realize when we out of pocket as well.
Because a lot of times, especially like, let's say when we're young, we make certain decisions that we necessarily make 5-10 years later. So a lot of times we may look back at people that we cut off in the past, and we're like, they're not as bad as the people that we're even accepting right now, or certain situations like that.
I'll trade them off, okay?
Yeah, I will reopen another restaurant in the near future. As for right now, no, because the last one that I did, I rushed it. But at the same time, I knew it wasn't forever. I knew I wanted to get my feet wet and understand the whole business perspective in America, because American business versus Jamaica is a lot different. Because in Jamaica, if I was running a scale business that I was running here in West Virginia, I only needed a health department certificate, but I didn't need to set up taxes and all those stuff, because small businesses normally get away with a lot of different things in Jamaica versus larger businesses. So you wouldn't have to necessarily pay tax. Like when you go to Jamaica, you buy a plate of food. If it says 300 Jamaican dollars, that's what you're going to pay. It's not going to be 300 Jamaican dollars plus.
Right.
So
there's no taxes in Jamaica?
There's taxes, but most of it is general consumption tax. So when you buy food and stuff like that, like the grocery stores and stuff like that, you get taxes. But typically when you go to restaurants, unless it's like a high scale restaurant, then there's no taxes.
Right. Probably because they ain't paying taxes.
Because it's kind of hard for people to track people's income in Jamaica. So let's say someone takes someone to court for child support. In America, they garner your wages and stuff like that. Meanwhile, in Jamaica, because most people are self-employed, it's kind of harder for you to tell how much money they make. So when they go to courts, they'll say, I make X amount of money. Because most of the time, they'll probably make this money in cash. So there's no actual... So they're not going to report it. Yeah, there's not an actual piece of paper that's going to tell you you made this amount of money. If you work in like the hotel industry and those other places, then typically you have a physical paper that tells you. But a lot of people are taxi drivers in Jamaica. So let's say I've been living in America for X amount of years and I've saved up X amount of money. Then I maybe can go to Jamaica and buy a few cars and invest into the taxi business, where I can hire a driver to run my car on the road as taxi. And they pay me 5 days out of the week, and then they get 1 day for themselves. But at the same time, it's a standard amount of money that they got to bring in per day. So a lot of people are taxi drivers. So when they go to court for child support, they'll say, the day that I got to run, I didn't make much money, because obviously they determine how much money they make for the day that they get. So you can lie and say the day that they got for themselves was a slow day, and they only made X amount of money this week versus next week they're going to make this amount. So they'll tell you my wages fluctuate and I don't make the same amount per week and stuff like that. So all of those stuff are eat, cook, and live up there. I'm telling all the business. Eat, cook, and live up.
I'm about to get my green card. I need my green card. So I go down to Jamaica.
I'm trying to educate the people. You want to come up here and tell the people the business? Come on, huh?
Listen.
But it's very interesting in Jamaica versus here in America. So when I opened up the restaurant, I knew that it wasn't gonna be forever, but I knew I wanted to get my feet wet, get it all situated and figure out everything. But I can say my dream location to open up my next restaurant most likely gonna be Atlanta.
Atlanta?
Yeah.
I can see that.
Because I've had a lot of people come to my restaurant that lived in Atlanta area, and they said there's not a lot of great Jamaican restaurants in Atlanta. So
I can definitely see that, Adrian.
There's a niche. So I'll probably move to Florida for a year, and then once I kind of get everything situated and I figure out everything, then I'll probably move to Atlanta and open up a restaurant there. But hey, Mama Del, welcome.
Can I sell my pineapple sauce at your restaurant?
Yeah, you can sell it there.
Oh, thanks, Adrian.
I'm a greedy entrepreneur. You don't have to be paid a high percent.
I'm gonna have to pay a cut. But you know what? I think that restaurant in West Virginia that you had was your test for something even greater, something that you can't even imagine. I really do, because you are so talented at what you do. Your plates look delicious. It just, your presentation is everything. The fact that you've already did it, and you've committed to the process, and God rewards people like that. God rewards people like you. So I can only imagine like where you will be in like 5 years from now. Seriously. Especially if you keep going with this YouTube thing.
Yeah, that's why I like this whole YouTube, because I feel like it's a way of branding myself, and also it keeps me creative. So I feel like when I decide to open up another restaurant, I'll even have way more recipes that I can play around with and stuff.
Right. Like your most popular videos on YouTube, you would definitely have to make those menu items. Because people are,
because I feel like right now, that's why I didn't even close my Google account with my business. I kind of changed it up and changed the number and stuff like that. So people can contact me in a few instances, because I know that once I decide to open up another business, I want to be able to change location and still have it, because those are all my reviews, so people can see where I started and all those things. So I still need a little bit of history.
That's really smart, actually. I know you better be selling that. You better be selling that carrot coconut rice. Oh my god!
Yeah, all of those stuff gonna be.
Adrian, imagine that coconut carrot rice made like, you ever had rice pudding? Imagine like a sweet rice pudding type of carrot coconut. What do you think?
Interesting. I'm not a baker like that, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think that flame would, like, if you added raisins in it,
that really doing well.
Yes, that would. Oh, you should try to make that.
Oh, thank you for saying last night that you were thinking about plantains with that oxtail, because I made a really, really good dish today. It was so good.
Really? Do you have plantains in it?
Yeah. I was going to make rice, and then I decided, I was like, Joe said plantain, and I got plantain in my fridge. So I just took the plantains out, and I made something good. So yeah.
Do you like sweet plantains?
It's not going to come until in 2 weeks.
What? It's going to be 2 weeks?
Yeah, because I have all my videos set out for this week.
You're really preparing yourself.
Yeah, because I don't know if I'm going to have to pull the teeth. So I got to make sure
feel in your spirit that it'll get pulled. Do you feel in your spirit that it'll get pulled? Do you feel that in your enamel?
I think it will, but I don't know if they'll probably say, let's do it today, or they may say come back in a week or two. So I'm just trying to prepare regardless, because I don't want to be the type of person who I go there and they say, I got to take this teeth out today. And then I come home and I'm like, all right, what am I going to post?
Right. Yep. They're talking with a half swollen face.
No, I will do it, but
I know you would. Listen, shoot, I will too.
I will do it just for the element. I'll be like, look at my face. Oh, look at my face.
We are content creators when we have real lives, and life happens, Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes I get on here and I really think I'm gonna make something good. Look at the gourmet noodles from yesterday. I really thought I was gonna be helping people, showing people how to make real good foods, and it was a fail.
That was a concussion. You were just putting too much in there.
It was gross.
And then you were like, let's see if this tiger sauce can change this. I was like,
it was gross. Listen, click the video, baby. Click the video. What's up, Miss Mayweather?
So yeah, it's but you know me, I will come on camera with a swallowing jaw as long as I can eat. But that's right. Like the type of foods that I eat, I can't be coming on camera with a hole in the side of my mouth.
Right, and you can't be eating that food. You know what I'm saying? Like if you get your teeth,
I'm gonna eat it regardless, but just not on camera for you to see.
But no, if you get your teeth pulled, they don't want you to eat like heavy meats and stuff. They want you to like have mashed potatoes and ice cream.
I didn't know, babe.
Oh, okay. All right. You're gonna be right back getting another set of teeth pulled out too. Some of that oxtail juice gonna get into that wool. Then you're gonna have to get dentures.
Oh Lord. Yeah, so I'm just trying to prepare. But yeah, so I got a lot of good recipes coming this week. I have the salmon with vegetables, then I have a stuffed crust pizza, and then I have that pasta which is coming on Monday.
Oh, pasta.
Yeah.
That pasta looks so good, Adrian. Jerk chicken Alfredo pasta, y'all. Coming on Monday at 8 and Monday at 8 o'clock. Child, I can't talk that Monday at 8 o'clock. That looks so good.
But I feel like everybody got to be able to make that pasta dish, though. And I would love to see all the content creators who are cooks to create that pasta dish because it's good, but it is also something I feel like everybody will be able to create. And I think mukbang and things, you're going to have to make us a vegan version.
Yeah, and Mukbang and Things says you can always try stacking your videos. And you said you were going to do some videos in advance. So you're on it.
Yeah.
What up, Mama Dale? Mama Dale in the house. E-Cook Live It Up says, you come like me, Joe can't talk, huh? Oh, yeah, I really can't listen. Tongue twister, especially when you go live. When I ain't on live, I talk fluidly. You get on live and you just get to stuttering and joggers, summer, spring,
You and that damn jogger.
I love me some Sheree, for real. If anybody else want to get on the panel, I don't want to pivot too much away from the conversation and from the topic at hand.
Done. Now we just
done. Oh, we just chilling.
Yeah, we just chilling. All right. We just chilling to kill some time. We got some
chilling like a villain. Hey, we just chilling like a villain. Hey, Adrian's cooking and food for fuel. Hey, oh. Jilly said drop the link.
Jill is coming. All right.
Child, let me get my Moscato. Let me pour me some Moscato. It's been a long week. Might as well be comfortable. Oh, child. Hold on 1 second.
Yes, we can't wait for that video. All right.
Adrian, do you drink wine?
We got some ASMR. I don't like wine.
Whoa! What?
I don't like wine. I think it's just, I don't know. My palate just can't do the wine. It can't do the beer. I'll mix some rum and some pineapple juice and some other stuff and just mix it up and drink it. But
you like that blackout liquor. You like that blackout stuff, that brown liquor. I think Adrian froze up again. All good. Jilly's about to come on the chat, and Adrian will be right back, folks. Hold on tight just 1 second. Okay, baby, probably get you something to drink. Okay. Eon says wine and beer is not for you. Wine and beer is not for you either. Why? Wait, why are y'all even correlating wine with beer? Why are y'all doing that? Because I feel like wine and beer is on two separate things. You know what I'm saying? Beer, I understand. I understand with beer, but wine, it doesn't deserve the disrespect. Put some respect on the wine's name, okay? Oh, Vicky's World said, Adrian, I have some Jamaican rum. Here you go. Oh, I know that is so good. That's probably really good with like some coconut juice. Some coconut juice, maybe some like some squeezed lemon, and it needs like a sweet element to it. Maybe even orange juice. Is orange juice and coconut milk good together? Not coconut milk, coconut juice. Is it good? Listen, I know my aunt, she goes to Panama a lot, and she brought back some Panamanian rum. Oh, you back again? What's up?
This internet don't want to drink tonight. The internet playing.
Jilly, I thought you were coming on.
Oh, Jilly is here. I'm the one who didn't let her in.
Oh. Jilly in the building.
You throwing shade.
Oh.
Adrian,
What did
Adrian
I
got me
do?
sitting in the back with no coat on and stuff.
My apologies, Jill. My apologies.
How are you, Jill?
I'm great. I am wonderful.
I bet.
Look, I need some of this food, and I ain't even finished my meal.
You need some food.
Are we holding you up, Jill?
No, you ain't holding me up. I said cut. Because we was having such a great time. It's wine time.
Did you cook tonight, Jill? What kind of fish?
Oh, I mean, some
You see who's throwing
salmon
shade?
steak.
My mom is throwing shade at me. She said, Adrian can't drink Vicky. Him Ed light.
He a one-hitter quitter.
Oh,
and he be
God,
out.
we meet up, Adrian. So you're going to have some sparkling apple cider.
Hey.
You see, I told you, my mom, I'm telling you, she been playing with me. I'm telling you, she shade me all the time. You see where I get it from? That's where I get it from.
Oh.
Yeah, but I need some stewed salmon steaks. That's what I made.
Oh my, that's gonna be good.
That sounds good.
Jill be cooking it up. I'm telling you.
Listen,
Is
Jill
that the Jamaican style stewed salmon steak, Jill?
Yes, it has I have a little jerk, but a little jerk and curry in it.
Now you talking.
Jill, your YouTube name should be Jill Be Cooking.
Jill be cooking.
Jill be cooking. Because you be laying it down.
Look.
Well, you need to make Jill a song, an intro song that said Jill be cooking.
Hey, Jill be cooking, babe. Jill be
Joe,
cooking.
I'm still waiting. No, I ain't even gonna do it because Joe, Joe be cutting up. I was gonna say, Joe, I'm still waiting on my song, but look,
It's coming, boo. It's coming. Y'all, it takes me like 2 weeks to just like refresh. I got you. In the next 2 weeks, Jill, you're gonna have your song.
See, I gotta send him an oxtail in the mail first.
Right. Give me some motivation to get that song.
I gotta send him. See, but you close too, though.
Yeah, I'm in Indiana, girl. Well, Jilly. I'm gonna call you girl.
No, Jilly from the Villy.
Jilly.
Oh,
I'm in Indiana.
Let me remind you about the giveaway. Guys, if you haven't checked out the 1K giveaway yet, please check out the community tab and you'll find out all the details right there. We're giving away one of my signature jerk sauce. So to 3 lucky winners. So that drawing gonna be on next Saturday live. The competition ends on Friday of next week.
I thought you were giving out the avocado sauce.
No, it's a jerk sauce.
Jerk sauce?
That avocado sauce cannot be mailed unless it has preservatives.
Oh, well, is the jerk fresh?
Oh, the jerk is good. Don't worry about it.
Is the jerk? Is it freshly made?
It's freshly made. It's gonna make you want to smack somebody.
Oh, okay, all right. Come
through with the shade, Joe. Come through.
Well, don't send it in.
The avocado sauce and the mango sauce. Those stuff will definitely have to work out the recipe and try to find a small company that can produce it in small batches so that it's going to be okay. Or whenever we all meet up, I can make those sauces so you can try it. You know, we got to be on that Be-Love type of style where we bring on the people on the channel and let them try the sauces freshly made from the creator, you know.
Right. That'd be really interesting. But, you can always rent out a conventional kitchen and just make the sausage yourself and, do it that way.
Mama does enjoy this. Oh, he's paying me back for what I did to him yesterday.
Yeah.
I was up here promoting my pineapple sauce. I was really selling my pineapple sauce. And Adrian said, Joe, are the pineapples fresh? I said, Cha.
So yeah, it's payback, which I got thick skin, so I can take it. Bring it on.
No, I'm kidding. Let me get my my corkscrew real quick. I'll be right back. Okay.
But yeah, I'm telling you, shout out to all the people who are still here cutting up with us. I'm gonna stay on for 2 hours, so we have another like 21 minutes. Mama doesn't let me find out, Joe. So what? So,
what we gonna talk about?
What was the question, Jill?
I said, yeah. So what we gonna talk about? Look, I'm over here snapping my fingers.
All right, say something, Jill. Hey. Yeah, we just taking some time tonight. You know, we just want to have fun. It's Saturday night. We already came off a heavy topic, so we just can stay on here and just hold a vibe. You know, whoever drinking, drink something. Whoever sipping, sip something.
Sipping.
Who got a drink? Who got a drink? My mom said I'm a lightweight. No, she's telling Vicky to take back her drink.
Go get you some punch. Go get you some of that fruit punch.
Oh yeah, I got Jamaican rum right here right now.
Ooh,
a drink.
You got the stuff.
Yeah, let me go get me a drink because Joe be drinking. Give me 1 second.
I got 5 on it. That Jamaican rum. Yes. That goes good with a nice curry dish. Lord have mercy. Yes. Cheers, Vicky. Ow. Ow. I got mine.
Jill, got yours?
Yes. Hey, mukbang. Don't you know Apothic Red got this sparkling?
See, I got my glass.
They got this sparkling Apothic red wine.
I got my rum.
Oh shoot! Cheers! Uh oh! It's time to activate.
Where's my mother? She gonna be like, "Boy, what are you doing?" I ain't putting too much rum.
Activate.
I ain't putting too much rum.
You got your pineapple juice.
We gonna be here for just a little bit longer. All right, there's my glass. There's my orange pineapple juice.
Give us the AS.
Oh, like Joe?
It's too soft. Yeah.
Joe be like this. But Joe always have a microphone, so it's on.
Jingles.
Mom said, "You have your what, Adrian?" I got my rum. I got my pineapple orange.
Mom, Adrian cutting up over here.
I got my water too, Mom. I got my water on deck.
Water. I got my water,
baby. Oh my God. Did we do that at the same time?
Right.
Oh Lord. Sam's World. Sam's World. You're so good and cool.
See, I can't be animated like you, Joe. You do it best. You be doing that.
Lord.
Do it, Joe.
Nah, what y'all don't understand is I'm like this 24/7. Can you imagine how many people I annoy in a day?
You said annoy. You don't annoy nobody. Stop it.
You'd be surprised.
You entertain us, so go ahead.
Huh?
Let those people sit in the back. The ones that you annoy, let them sit in the back. We're
in the back seat. Okay. I will. What's the move tonight? How y'all feeling tonight? Jill, how you feeling?
I'm feeling right.
You feeling right?
Yeah.
I be like, I want to. Oh, I want to. Hey.
You got your drink in your two-step.
Hey.
She got her drink and her two-step. 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 Hey.
But I mean, look. But for real, y'all, I hope you guys have enjoyed this live. It was a good topic and getting to break the ice break of getting to know one another. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Seeing how we all see and feel.
My mom, stop shading me in the comment section. She's like, you graduate, big up yourself. Rum and pineapple, what a guand up there.
I like your mama. I like her.
Mama.
She said upgrade. It's time for upgrade.
Mama said upgrade.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
She said you up there being grown.
Yeah, I got water too.
See you sweating in a minute.
I ain't gonna be on long enough for you to see me sweat. And that's why they have the black screen, okay?
Right. Listen, when you get too drunk, you lose your eyes. That's when you cut the camera off.
Oh, mom is good. Mom is good. That's all mom is. She always like to cut up.
Eon Flex needs to come into the building.
Yeah,
I request Eon Flex in the building.
My mom is a slick. She's slick with her throwing shade. She's very slick. Like one time, she told a woman that her mouth reminded her of an empty dance hall. I was like, wrong for that. That lady had no teeth.
Oh, Jesus! Take the wheel. I'm not
an empty dance hall.
She was like, "Your mouth reminded me of an empty dance hall." I was cracking up.
Empty dance.
Wow.
It's like, hey Zion, it's a good thing my mom is trying to get saved, else she wouldn't be the one to play with. But now she's a little calm, so yeah.
Shout out to Adrian's mom.
Zion.
Done it with Zion in the house. You better watch your mouth.
Zion, are you at church? Zion at Bible study?
Oh, I'm letting this. Oh, she said if I get on Adrian's mom, I'm gonna have to leave the room because I'm gonna act a dang fool. Eon Flex.
Oh, my mom don't. You know this is YouTube, so we gotta follow the guidelines. So you can't act a fool. You can just do enough.
Yeah, Eon. It's a thin line.
Yeah, just enough.
On Adrian's live.
Right. We gotta keep it PG over here. Okay, kid friendly over her.
Adrian said, "Don't bring the bunnies. Don't bring the bunnies."
Okay. He said, "Keep it cute."
Now both of you are training me up on this place right here. She said,
"No, we not." I'm just saying. You know how. You know.
Yeah.
He said, "Leave all that give plucks over there."
Mom said, "You can get on him. I'm a fool also."
She said, "I'll stay G right here." Nah, Eon, you can
come on, Eon. We only got like 13 minutes or so.
Right.
He really timing it.
Yeah.
I know. How you time lives? You don't time lives, Adrian. You just go with the flow. Go till you can't no more. That's what you told me. That's what you told me.
No, I'm trying to let you go live.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
You must be talking to Jill.
Just go straight Bonton, Bougie Bonton.
Bougie Bonton
on them. Say boom, bye bye.
Aeon, stop me playing up in the chat about 13 minutes like I'm last resort. We were asking you to come up a long time ago. Come on up, Mama Del said hot. Yeah, we love to play.
Yes, all day.
Come on, Aeon. Let me drop the link for you again. Wada Bam Bam. Yeah, come drop a Wada Bam Bam.
Adrian, I heard you ask somebody earlier what was the nicest thing somebody did for you to somebody or did to you. What's the nicest thing anybody's ever... Wait, I know you said the guy who picked you, or somebody who picked you up when it was snowing outside. Okay. You know what the nicest thing somebody did for me? Somebody gave me their Jeep when I first moved to Indiana, because I didn't have a car.
They gave you their Jeep?
They got a new car, and they gave me their Jeep. I was like, wow, I've never did anything like that before.
Is that your friend now still?
That was awesome, Joe.
It
my
was.
God, that was
You see?
beautiful.
You see?
Right.
This is what Joe don't like about me because I ask too much questions.
You dig too deep. You do too much. But
He said, "This is not have you
You
ever."
have to answer though. You don't.
no, what it is she's connected to my aunt who also lives in Indiana. So she's their sister-in-laws.
Okay, I understand.
So I don't see her much. There's no bad blood or nothing. I just don't see her like that or talk to her that much.
Uh-huh.
Okay, remix. Look, he got a remix. Let's go. You ready for your power move?
Mm-hmm.
You ready for your power move?
Yeah, let's
go.
hear it.
Have you ever? Let's get it. Have you ever? Let's go.
Aeon is here. Aeon in the building.
Hello.
Aeon Flex in the building, looking all comfortable and cozy. You better.
Oh, heck yeah. I'm in quarantine. What the heck you expect?
That skin look real good though. Looks real good.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
baby.
yes.
Nothing like baby all in. Oh,
Yes.
she's juice.
And that hair look like it smelled like coconut juice, baby.
Coconut. Oh, baby. I don't do coconut, honey.
You
I'm
don't
only
do
coconut
coconut?
for one thing.
Oh, baby. Well, let me take it back. It like it smelled like mangoes, baby.
Ooh, don't do mango, baby, because that
No
was
mango
too much.
either. All right, well, let's change it up a little bit. Look like it smelled like child. You just
No, don't make me travel over there. You keep doing that now.
Oh, okay. Oh, let me scale back.
Otherwise,
Let me
you in
scale
big
back,
trouble.
honey. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you call my
Pull
bluff. Call my
up,
bluff.
pull up.
Come through, baby. Come through.
Everybody, how y'all doing? How y'all doing?
We good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. I'm stuck in the house for a week, but hey, I ain't tripping.
I know, right?
Hey,
We're in the house.
Hey, what's going on, Mama Dale? Hey, Big B, what's up? Hello.
Listen, Aeon, you're made for YouTube, and then you just deny it every time we mention it to you. But you're a natural.
I gotta build my confidence up for that though.
We ain't
Your
gonna
confidence
turn
is
over.
up.
Mom said the party is hot, but don't turn over. I won't. Just
Because I know me, I'm gonna get banned off of YouTube. I promise you I will be. Next thing you know,
You
you'll be
probably
trying to
will
figure
be.
out why I'm in the virtual unemployment line.
Well, you just got to read the community guidelines. If you read the community guidelines, then you'll be good.
Community is
way-
not my middle name, honey.
There's a way to say things, and like you can talk about anything, and you just have to say it the right way.
Oh, okay, well that means
Love
I'll
you
become
too,
a gospel
Ma.
comedian then.
Bang.
Oh yes, Mukbanga Things. Shout out to Mukbanga Things.
Yeah, yes.
See, this is what I'm
Yes.
talking about. I came on here. I was unprepared, and my fam just came up and jumped on the panel and brought the vibes. You know, this is what we do.
That's what we do, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Over
Yo,
here.
Joe, I have to say, I love that theme song.
Listen, it was inspired by Adrian, so let's
You
give
got
it
me
to
cracking
him.
up though, but the only problem is that one thing. You ain't
What?
gonna see me down on one knee for no food. I tell you that. Now he gonna be on down on one knee if I cook.
Not the off the knees, not the off the
Listen.
knees.
Oh
Listen.
no, not
Off
the
the
knees,
knees.
honey. I would never be down on one knee. I'd probably be down on both hands though.
Oh, even
Oh,
child.
that's doggy style.
Child.
Lord,
No, that's more like an
Lord,
upside down headstand.
She ready. Yeah.
No,
Oh,
you
excuse
figured
me.
it out. It ain't no wine. This is us naturally. No wine up here.
Mm.
The
What
wine
you
is
Yeah,
drinking,
busted
Adrian?
open.
What you drinking?
Pineapple juice and Jamaican rum.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you drinking? Let
I
me go
got
get
some
some more
water in
wine.
there too, so to
Oh
flush.
yeah, like that water is really gonna do anything about that.
See, I
You
got
gonna
a
probably
little
be so
bottle.
up with a flow up.
No,
You
I
probably
don't
gonna
because I know my limits.
Mm-hmm. Whoever said you had a limit.
Yeah, I don't drink that much. I drink every once in a while. That's why my mom say I can't handle drinks because I rarely drink.
Yeah, I
Okay.
never see you drinking on live.
Well, hold on, because I'm going to get a refill. I'll be right back.
I know one thing. I'm good at holding my liquor, but nobody want to see me wasted.
Mm-mm. I bet you show off.
No, because when I get wasted, I'm ready to fight.
Uh-uh.
Like, I'm
You
gonna not
fighting
get
nobody.
wasted.
Oh, you one of those.
Oh yeah, I'm one of those ones. You know, if I get too wasted, I'll be pretty much be on the headline news. Aeon Flux in jail. What did she do? She beat up like 6 people with a pool stick. I'm like,
Ooh, child.
Like, yeah, I that's why I don't drink. I get violent. Oh,
I'm the opposite. If I'm drunk, I'm all over you. Like, we are best friends for the night. That is how I am.
Oh, you horny. Oops,
Not horny, just I am a little touchy-feely, but not in a way where, you know, it's invasive, but I'm definitely your best friend. I'm the best friend drunk. I'm the type that spend my money on you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever we want to do, let's go do it. Let's have fun.
Oh no.
Gotcha.
You're gonna need someone who's gonna rein you back in then, Joe. Because they're gonna away.
Bus pull up.
My friends already know I'm not the person to drive.
That. Hey, everybody. Hey, Kid Cotton. Hey, what's going on, Mukbang? I tell you one thing, short bus pull up. You sure right. I missed the bus. I missed that bus a long time ago. I've still been trying to find that short bus. That short bus still haven't got here.
Y'all, if you haven't already, make sure you follow Aeon Flux 504. She hasn't made any videos yet, but she'll definitely be creating content in the near future.
Oh yeah, because
So
guess what? Mojo Jojo ain't gonna never let me live that down if I don't.
I never will. You just got it. Some people just got it, you know?
Well, I tell you one thing. If I end up making the videos, it's gonna be a lot of comedy. So I have to say, I'm gonna need some nice ideas for skits.
Okay. Okay. I got you. I mean, hey, I'm down to help.
Yeah, holla at me though. I mean, I need some ideas.
Did you call me earlier today?
I sure did. Somebody did not pick up the phone. I thought people was pretty much hiding from me. I was like, what is up with that?
Who was hiding from you?
I thought Mojo Jojo was hiding from me. And at the same time, I was like, it's all right, honey. I got your number.
Well, I was taking a nap and I woke up. I didn't save it in my phone yet, but I did see the missed call and I figured it was you because the area code. But but I don't know. It's hard for me to talk on the phone sometimes. It really is. I don't know. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, why phone sometimes, Joe? Let's hear it.
Huh?
Why is it hard for you to talk on the phone sometimes?
Yeah, I want to hear this one.
I think it's hard for me to talk on the phone because I don't know. It's like as public as I am, like on this platform, I'm very private and it's hard to describe, y'all, but actually a lot of people go through this where it's hard for them to be on the phone because of like not anxieties, but just I don't even know how to break it down because if I knew why I was doing it, I probably wouldn't do it. I probably would just pick up the phone.
Do you not want people to hear your surroundings? Or...
No, it's not that because y'all can hear my surroundings right now.
Okay. So you prefer text then to call?
Listen here. Wait. Hold on one second, okay? This is not an intervention. Aeon Flex, I will return your phone call, baby, okay?
I can't.
Y'all will not.
He said you will not turn this into an intervention.
Not on my watch.
I'm I never said nothing about him. I need an intervention.
I was like, why Aeon said nobody pick up their phone? Because I know I pick up my phone.
Y'all pick up your phone every time somebody calls y'all?
I may not talk long because I may be
filming. You throwing shots, Aeon. Look, sometimes
I don't throw shots. Okay, I drink shots, but I don't throw them.
Jill, do you always pick up the phone?
I throw shots. I throw darts.
Oh wow!
I don't.
Jill, you said you don't always pick up the phone?
No, I don't always pick up the phone.
Do you know why? Maybe you could help me understand why.
Well, I do know why. I don't pick up the phone because sometimes I'm busy. Sometimes I don't want to talk. Sometimes I'm just not by the phone or I'm sleeping.
That is understandable. there's times where I'm just like, who is calling me? And then I look, I'm like, not today.
I'm a
So
better
I know.
text. I am a phone person.
Like I think, see, I'm not that really. I'm not that phone talking person either, but I don't mind. I just like to hang up when I'm ready to hang up. Don't hold me. Yeah,
Right.
I can stay on the phone with people for hours if the conversation is worth
Bye,
talking.
Adrian's mom. Bye. She was saying it's past my bedtime. Love you
Good
all.
night, Miss Bradley.
Good night, Adrian's mom.
Bye.
I definitely agree with Mukbang and things. Like, it's like, call me only if you really need something. Don't waste my time because I ain't got free time to just spare. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to actually need something or have something you want to talk about. I am horrible at casual conversations on the phone. I will get bored. I would want to hang up. I would feel like, like we're grown. There's other things we could be doing. So my thing is, call me if you need me. Don't call me if you ain't got nothing to do.
That sounds like Kim
My
Possible.
thing is this. If, especially because, sometimes we get busy, and sometimes, you look at the phone and you're not really expecting a phone call from somebody, but sometimes we need to stop doing that because sometimes people is just looking in on you, and we miss our blessings sometimes like that. Just doing that, I understand that, but I never really been a phone person until now because we are networking and you got different things. But sometimes you look at the phone and you be like, "Ooh, why?" Especially now because you got that whole IG thing where people could just tap in and be like, call you and stuff like that. I'm like, wait a minute, I ain't never speak to you. Why the heck are you calling me?
Right, what you calling me? What you want?
And I be like, look, I be doing that. I'm sorry if I ever did it to you. I'm sorry. But I do. I press that. Boop. Nope. And then I text. Hey, what's
Everything
up?
okay?
Everything all right over there.
I feel like
I don't know.
before you go on video call to ask someone if it's okay. You shouldn't be just calling someone on no damn video call. People have that bad
video call and all that. You don't know what I got over here, got myself in a situation.
Right.
You up here talking about some video call. Like, wait.
It's like, what would make
I
you feel
don't
so
do video
comfortable?
calling, man. I could be in the worst position ever when you do a video call.
Well,
I'm just saying.
I need you. Say, I need you.
Dang, like somebody call you and the next thing you know, you had just got out the shower and stuff. You're like, hold the hell up. Like, you trying to hold so fast.
Just send an alert. Just send an alert and say, hey, sis, I want to talk to you. And what happened to normal phone calls? I mean, everything ain't video. Like the video.
You're right about that.
See Mo say that.
I want to see where you at.
Everything ain't video. It's like, you can't do that to people because that's invading people's privacy.
Like some of us ain't in our drawers, and like some of us ain't wearing the same shirt from yesterday.
Or we got coal in the eyes, or drool or something.
Like
you just gotta be more. Just be more, because this is, as everybody keeps saying, this is a business. So this is a business. You do a business call. You just can't be radaring in. I love email. I date on email. Shit, I'll send somebody an email.
And then sometimes they'll talk to you over the phone, but they ain't calling you on no video call either, unless it's like one of those big businesses that you are in a company and they need to video call to blah blah blah. But
like I need to be prepared for a video call. I need to be prepared for a phone call. Text me first.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I don't Mukbang. You could do the activator. See, I don't know how to answer when you on IG, you go on public. You can't put an activator first, can you?
I don't like how IG has that thing where it can tell that we're online. I don't like that.
Oh, you can tell when I'm online?
Yeah, it'll say online.
I thought I got mine off.
They said active now, but I think you can turn it off because I know with WhatsApp you can turn it off.
Let me cut mine off right now.
I thought.
Because I don't like that.
No, but seriously, to be real punting, just be mindful of people's space and stuff. You can't just be tapping people up and want to go, video. Video. You're just like, what? No. And then I feel like I gotta explain myself sometime, and that it ain't no explanation. Just don't go video. Text.
Right. If you
say,
need me,
I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna say something to talk about, but I might be in my happy panties. Shit,
right.
I don't know.
Okay, you might be getting them panties taken off. Okay.
Oh, Joe.
You never know. You never know who might be biting those things off.
Don't no, God, I'm celibate. Don't be enticed in the spirit.
I think I just lost my concentration.
Don't be enticed in the celibacy.
Oh,
come on, don't do that.
Oh.
I be knocking boots. Okay.
I don't want to be. I don't want that in my visual tonight. Lord have mercy. I don't.
Sorry, Tia. I'm sorry.
Sheesh, God, Lord.
Listen, you don't want their visuals tonight. Don't let
I don't want to have them dreams.
Listen, ain't nothing wrong with dreams.
What's wrong with you, Jill? Good Lord.
No, them dreams ain't fun all the time.
You're right.
Okay. No, ma'am, no, sir, no, ma'am.
Okay.
Boy, bye.
No
Boy,
turkey, no ham, no ma'am.
Don't do that.
No ham, no spam, no turkey, no ham. Nope.
You're waking up mad as hell.
Right.
Nope. You be waiting. Nope. Absolutely not.
Some of us are busy throughout the day.
Yeah.
In other ways.
I ain't say no selling. I ain't nobody selling nothing. And no, look,
how much is you paying?
I ain't at that point now.
How much is you paying?
Good Lord. What is good? Look, Joe.
How much is you paying?
Joe.
I don't speak
Joe, stop
language.
Joe paying for what?
She said selling. I ain't selling nothing because I don't want nothing. Oh, Lord have mercy. You got stuff that probably come through that rubber.
I got a couple things.
We done went left. That's those pineapples.
Completely far left field to the point that
those pineapples.
Know what it's on, okay?
How y'all think I got here?
Oh, y'all talking about that
Joe,
word?
no.
Some orange juice, Joe.
All right, let's pivot back. Adrian, bring it back.
Yeah, put it back. Bring it back, please.
That's what we're selling.
What'd you say?
Adrian, bring your life back to reality that we ain't getting there.
I go left.
You got that
Rona
Rona stuff.
You talking about some Rona. Selling it.
Don't sell nothing.
How much is you paying?
No, you don't need nothing, Joe.
Joe. You
still ain't gonna see my behind with a sign that said we'll work for food. And I mean literally work for food.
Joe.
Never say never.
Joe.
Never say never.
Nope.
You're gonna see me doing that. 15 years or older.
Huh?
I ain't that desperate.
I said,
y'all better come back down. Y'all better come back down. It's dangerous. Don't play.
We gotta bring it back down. We gotta keep it PG.
Bring it back down.
I do have my my cans. I do have a sign, and I do have a corner. So I'm gonna go sit on it. Who's with me?
I ain't even sitting out there.
Who working for Lysol? Oh, I work for some toilet paper. I work for toilet paper. I work for that 2-ply.
Yeah,
Shoot.
that's the most supplied toilet paper.
Right.
Yeah,
I
I
need some
that
toilet
two-ply,
paper.
baby. I'll go
And
into
some
overtime off
seafood.
that two-ply. I sure would. You can just
That's a
imagine what my
shame.
sign gonna be. Will work for goodies.
Oh, jeez. Lord, let's bring it back. Bring
All right.
it
We
back.
don't want Jill having no naughty dreams.
Thanks, creative.
Shut
Hey,
up,
what's going on, sis?
Joe, you
But
a
yeah,
mess.
I was thinking about getting my sign ready.
Jill to
Shoot,
get
I
turned
mean,
out.
I don't know.
Joe over there drinking that wine.
I sure am.
I'm drinking it too.
You drinking
Anybody
more?
gonna come to my anybody gonna come to
Cheers.
my party?
I got the.
Huh?
Okay, we talking at the same time. Is it like a delay or something?
Go ahead, Jill.
No, I was just agreeing. Like, yes, I am drinking the wine. I got that apothic crush. I crush you, yeah. I crush you. Oh,
Is that,
Okay, y'all. Right. It's
wait,
like this.
what you say?
is that a real wine? A Apothic Crush?
Yes, so it's called Apothic Red. So they have a smooth Apothic Crush.
Oh.
Yeah.
It looks good.
California.
I'm looking at it right
Oh,
now.
it's from California.
The one with the red label? Does it have like a red label to it?
Yeah, it's red with some gold. With the gold
Okay.
on it. And
Yeah, with the
then
gold
black.
egg.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick that up next time I see it. Give it a try.
The only wine that I ever
Ow.
tried was a wine called Bone Crusher.
Oh Lord.
Oh.
And that had a glow in the dark bottle. It was like a glow in the dark bottle. And I think it was like one of those ones that were like 21 to 24%.
She said, I love you long time. Kay Cotton said, I have
my
a sign. I will love you long time. With gloves and mask.
Hey,
Did he-
Kay Cotton, I
you
think
hear
we're gonna
Joe
have to get together and make up some ideas. I think you might want to join me on that corner.
Yes,
I got
Mukbang, I
time
was
too.
telling you about the new Apothic. They got a sparkling red wine, Mukbang.
She said my
thanks.
favorite is the Black Inferno and Apothic Crush. I'm gonna try both of them.
Yes, you gotta try it. Menage a Trois is good.
Yes, Menage a Trois
Menage a
is
Trois
good.
is good. It's delicious. It's really delicious.
Okay.
Mhm.
Joe,
Now,
are you
creative, you stop it. You stop it. Yo,
Huh?
oh,
Were you
good
in ice?
Lord.
Adrian,
Oh,
Adrian, let's play a game.
Get back
Eat,
to
cook
touch
it,
the
and lick it
reality
up.
now.
What's
He
the
said,
game?
Stop it. You
I don't know.
want
You
no
can pick the
wine?
game.
I don't know no games. I'm about to get off of here. Let's go live on your channel.
Oh,
Why you getting off, Adrian?
right. We gotta give you to watch our.
Adrian.
You need to watch our.
Adrian.
Okay, Adrian. So I decided that, like I've been saying, I'm thinking about profiting off of this thing. So I might just have me a, after Corona beer party. You know what I'm saying?
Girl, we ain't profiting on this thing here. People hungry, girl.
We
They
just want
gonna
to
come
pass
stay,
over.
girl. Listen,
She's not talking
we
about
talking
that.
about
She's talking beer.
happiness.
She's talking about the
Girl,
beer,
she
not
said-
that stuff.
I'm talking about the beer, not that.
Oh, girl.
Yeah. She won't drink the beer as a celebration when it's over.
Yeah, that's
Right.
what
When
I'm
it's-
saying.
When it's
Once
over, we
it's
all
over, I'm
going.
gonna have the after Corona beer party, and like I said, it's gonna be you bring your own canned goods to get into the venue, and it's BYOLC. You bring your own Lysol can.
Oh Lord.
I don't want to hear about this plague no more after this.
Right.
Lord have mercy. The plague is gone.
Mm.
You know?
When it's over, I want it to be dead, okay?
It's over.
Never to come back again.
Never. Ever
Okay.
ever in my life. All my life, I said never.
Listen.
You better preach, Jill. Jill, so
All
like
my life, I said never. I don't want to see no girl. You ain't gonna make no sales over that Rona thing, girl. They don't want it. They don't want no bed with no afterbirth or nothing else, girl. They scared.
Right.
Scared. Ain't nobody want none
Ain't
of
nothing
that.
in Corona getting in this house, but the Corona on it. If the name Corona on it, ain't getting in her.
They
Oh my God.
they can't hear you, girl. People hungry.
Listen.
No sir, no ma'am. Girl,
Hey, y'all in the
bad.
chat, help us find out. Help us with a game. What's a good game we could play?
I just brought a 60. I just brought an 80 and a 90 game. Y'all want to play?
You're gonna play a game on
This supposed to be your game.
I'm not in the
That's
game.
supposed to be your game.
Joe, we can come over to your channel and we play the game. I'm ready to get off. I'm tired.
Why gotta be my
You
channel?
ain't tired.
One time hours.
Yeah, we
y'all
over
did
here
it.
watching. We getting that
We need to
Rona
get you
hours.
monetized. You close.
We
You
all
close.
need it.
We need the watch time hours.
Oh,
We
Lord.
getting that Rona hours over here.
Okay.
You better get you a cushion. Go get you some garbage bags and fluff it up.
Right.
I've been
Your
working all morning. I had to
boo-boo.
film a video today. I'm tired. I'm tired.
I was tired too. You see that video? I was tired.
Yeah.
I was tired. I was dragging and
What?
stuff. Talk about so today I got some
Listen.
Adrian, you like, I'm
Some
trying to hurry up and get off this
couscous.
channel right now. I'm
Wow.
tired. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, you just like, I tell you, you just like Nene, man. The door is closed. It's
Oh,
like,
Lord. Here we go.
Adrian ain't tired.
You
I'm
need
tired.
some Lysol. Look, eating with K Cotton. You still talk about that Lysol. You need some
she
Lysol.
showed me talk about I got 2 cans of
She's
Lysol
going
bought to
in
the
on that
highest bidder.
Lysol.
She I hear that.
Vicky really must need a
Hey,
drink.
Cotton
No, Vicky,
said-
I didn't drink that much, so yeah.
What? Oh, you know what? Mukbang, don't do that, cause I ain't. Look,
Just still haven't done cooking her
I
dinner.
done got tongue tied. Mukbang always come in with her stuff. I
Joe,
don't know how to do stream live mukbang and things.
Yeah.
hit the button.
Mukbangs is a mess.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna get
All
off.
right, hold on. No, you better not get
You really
off
about to get
yet.
off, Adrian?
Yeah, I am.
So I'll
I'm
go
happy.
live, but I don't know how to do stream yard.
Do you have it on your phone?
Oh,
I
your
mean, do you
computer.
have do you have a StreamYard account?
What?
Do you-
I don't know. Shoot. They said you don't need to make an account or something. I don't know.
You got to sign up with your email and whatever, and then you're good.
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
Kate
they
Cotton
see
says she's
skip
going
me,
live with
oopsie
the fact.
boo. Who's going live?
K
Are you
Cotton.
going like a real K for
Oh
real?
shoot, K Cotton going live. All right.
Otherwise, I'll go live.
Yeah.
I might
Hey,
go live, show off.
How
Tonight.
you doing?
All right, Kay, you gonna go live? Do that, boo, because I ain't about time.
Right,
to
because
be
we can come
screwing
over to
with
K
these-
Cotton's channel.
She going live with my rag
we
on. Oh,
we ain't
goodness
about to
gracious.
do no screws and bolts up in here trying to figure out no goddamn on thing, nothing.
Period.
We gonna go roll over, and then I'll have Adrian show me what to do tomorrow. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, ma'am.
This is what happens
Girl,
when you
boy,
have
bye.
all these crazy people on one panel. It gets crazy.
It ain't even crazy because it's love in the air.
Hey, is there a heart in the house
Yo,
tonight?
Joe, sign us
Yeah.
out. Go ahead. Joe, sign us
y'all
out. Whoa,
What the agent
wait a minute.
Okay, you
K.
brave
Cotton.
to have company. My doors
K.
are
Cotton, you
closed.
setting up before
Right.
I
Joe
think
send
Kay's
us on
playing.
over?
I think Kay's playing. She said with her rags on. I think she's playing.
Wait,
Oh.
K Cotton, are you setting us up to go over to you before Joe send us out tonight with the real bang, 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 bang?
Listen, if she don't
'Cause
go
Joe be
live, I
doing
probably
it up.
will.
Well,
thought that
then
was
you
my
could set
nickname,
us
Bang
up and
Bang.
send us over to you too. However it goes, boo. You know how we do.
She said, "Okay, let's wait for her reaction, and if she
Yeah,
says
let's
she
see
gonna go
what K
live,
Cotton
we
doing.
go show her some love."
Who got it?
It's
Who
Rita,
was
my
singing?
sister from
Go sing
another.
on, Jill.
Well, who the hell is Rita? Sorry, I forgot the rest of the line. Sorry, K Cotton.
Who else is going
Rita,
live?
my
Never
sister
came over
from
night
another
and we was
mother.
in here like we were hiding from Jehovah Witnesses. Oh my gosh.
Oh
All
my!
right, well then I guess we going with you, Joe, because I ain't figuring this stream, Lord.
Okay.
I done got slurry. See, you see the slur.
Yeah, you gotta. I hear.
I ain't
I
going
hear
live.
slur,
You see the
slight
slur.
Yes.
I ain't going on there. I ain't going on there. I
Okay.
ain't doing it tonight. I get
Well,
on
I
your
will-
live.
Okay. Well, I'll be on live in 10 minutes.
10 minutes? You need that long to set up, Joe?
Listen, I came on here.
I
for
know
you
it's
tonight.
my night, Mook.
Okay, I'll wait for you
can't.
for 10 minutes.
My
Because I
phone is
don't know
like
what to
still, it's
do.
your night.
All right, go ahead. and
Okay,
jump
look.
off, Joe.
Show me what to do, and then I don't know how to do Streamlog because some of y'all gotta come. If I go live, I would like for some people to come on the panel. I would be live by myself.
Yo, Jill, if you go live, I'll come on.
I'll definitely come show some love.
Mukbang laughing and stuff. Yeah, I ain't getting on tonight because I
Even
was
though
a
we
mess.
could-
Yeah, leave my Jilly alone. Joe, you can go ahead and jump off. I'll wait for you for 10 minutes.
Okay.
All right.
All right, y'all. Have a good
Bye,
night.
boo.
I'll see y'all in 10
Bye,
minutes.
Joe.
All right, see you, love.
Yeah, I ain't getting on now. I'm slurring,
Yeah.
but I'm
I'm
slurring.
going to have your back,
I'm
Jill. You ain't getting
scared. I wouldn't
Don't
give
be
a
scared,
goo
sis,
goo
Jill. I know you
boo.
can do it.
No, you all ain't going to clown my Jilly, okay?
I ain't getting on there slurring. What you saying, Eon? Aeon?
I didn't say nothing. I told her, I said, you can do it.
No, creative. I don't know how to do StreamYard. That's why I don't know how to do StreamYard. And
No, I'm not talking about you, sweetie. Honey, I'm not talking about you.
Who?
Eat cook and live, you know what I'm saying? Adrian, I mean you at no, not you, sweetie. Not you, honey. As you always say.
I don't know how to do the StreamYard thing, and I would love to have people on. So
yeah, tomorrow
I would love to have people come on. So tomorrow I will definitely work that out. I'll hook up with Adrian in the morning. We always talking anyway.
Why you up here telling people our business?
I didn't say nothing. I just said one thing. We always talk. There ain't no daggone business. You shy? Or are you a sheep in clothing?
Adrian, don't be tripping because you know you talked to her a lot. That's just like earlier you was on the phone me. You was like, hold on, let me call you back. I'm on the phone.
Always talking to me. Right. So he
That's what I'm saying. He got off the phone. Me and said, hold on, Jill's calling. Let me call you back. He never called back.
Playing games. We talk all day. Don't be playing no games because you know me.
I see how you be doing it, brother. I see.
What you see?
It's
all good. It's all good in the hood, bro.
Didn't I talk to you, Aeon?
Mm-hmm. You know I'm pulling your chain.
I know.
I'm on here so creative. I can't go to streams now. I will go to after I sign off. You said go to StreamYard.com. I'll read you. We ain't telling no business, Mukbang. He know I ain't gonna tell all the goodies. He know I ain't gonna tell all the goodies. He playing. He know we talk. You know he know I ain't telling.
Yeah, I'm just playing. I'm just playing, Jill.
You know, I know he playing too.
And you know,
I'm joking around. I'm joking around right now.
You know why I said don't be out here telling people business, because you know it's like it's funny because you know, well, I ain't gonna say that here, but
yeah,
you know, people start assuming that if they say something about you, I'm gonna run and tell you. So that's what I'm saying. Don't be telling people that we talk all the time.
nah, we good. We good over here. Over here. Over yeah.
Yo,
We good over here. We good over here.
okay, y'all. Well, I'm about to go ahead and get off of here for a moment, and y'all let me know whenever Joe set up, because I'll be ready to do
yes, and great seeing you, love, and I'm glad everything is well. I love you.
I love you too, and I'll hit you up though. Are you gonna be available tomorrow?
Yes, I'll probably be in the kitchen cooking, but I got a line for you.
I know you do, sis. I love you so much.
I do. I love you too.
I love you
so
too, bro.
It's always
love you.
So I gotta go here and brighten up the skin some more.
Yeah, go.
Don't brighten it up no more, because you already bright. And you're beautiful.
Yeah, you know that, right? If I get any bright, I'll be light bright.
You know we love you. I look forward to talking to you tomorrow, sweetie.
Oh,
I really
for sure,
do.
hon. All right then, y'all.
All right.
I'm getting out.
Have a good night. Hey.
Yeah, we just waited on Joe. So let's have a few moments of silence in the building. Shed, you know, it's Saturday night and
Vicky,
we started off with a heavy topic, so we just like, you know what? Let's cut up for a little bit. You know, Adrian trying something new. All right, mukbang, thank you so much. We love you too. Thank you for all the love that you showed.
Yes, mukbangs. We love you, mukbangs.
Yeah, we know you said you were going to take the day off, but you still blessed us. So I appreciate it. Don't be crying over there.
We love you, mukbangs. So McBongs and Bongs. That's my girl right there, though. Her, Jill. Yeah.
Jill, don't be cussing tonight, okay?
Wait. Why I'm cussing? What am I doing?
You ain't cussing.
I love mukbangs. Hey. Don't do that. I'm being good. I'm curving it. So far, all I said was dying, which is dumb.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying. And I wasn't saying the football, I wasn't good. I wasn't doing the drop bomb.
Okay, I got you.
I was doing good. I'm doing good. If I go online, I'm gonna do good. I promise you, because I want to have fun. And I brought some games to play too, guys. So I'm ready for y'all coming these next Saturdays.
Yes, we're gonna plan this out.
So I'm playing this out because I roll with the best of them, and I roll with people who roll together.
Mm-hmm.
Listen. I love everybody in this chat. I love, especially, I wouldn't be on his StreamYard if I didn't love that brother over there to the left. I love him. I love everybody in this chat. And trust me, I'll come around. It's getting bigger to come around now. Because you got a lot of people to respond to. But you know what? I love it. And I love every one of y'all. So, listen, I ain't coming back on with, that was my twin. My twin ain't never coming on here again.
Oh, that was your twin. Okay.
That was my twin. To let you know where we could go and where we can't go. Shoot.
You said the twin gonna stay in the backdrop.
Unless somebody bring her out. And if you bring me out, that's ugly.
We don't have another topic. We're just waiting on Joe to set up. Yeah, we ain't got no
I didn't know how to set up StreamYard, so I would have came on tonight.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to do StreamYard yet. So I would like to set up where I can have my fellows or someone come on. So that would be great. But
Yeah.
we
We
are
gonna make
great.
it happen. We gonna make it happen.
We are. So
Mukbang says she went to bed. Mukbang, are you coming on tomorrow live? I know she probably still have it running. So
good night, K Cotton. K Cotton, you're going to bed. Good night. Love you, sis.
yeah.
I'm gonna have a topic too. It's gonna be my topic about your garden. Clear that garden. That's gonna be my topic. Eating cooks and living up. That's gonna be my topic. It's gonna be about cleaning your garden. Yes. Clean that garden. Got a lot of thorns, weeds. You got a lot of whacking to do.
Yeah. Joe said 10 minutes. So what time are you gonna finish that salmon steak, Jill?
No, I told you I had done it already. I did the first part.